without any sort of explanation, one day you will get to realize that you are no longer upset. You are no longer mad. No longer bothered with things that took so much from you. And you will find yourself in a peaceful place. You will find yourself in a place of joy. Your heart will not be bothered with anything. You will carry on, move on, and get to where you want to go in life. So, until you see to it that things are okay, bear in mind, it is never the end. When we say we are bono, say ye dream, say ye worry, a business, there are some things be honoma, a ma nipa, a ya one casa crampon over honoma, which must say, I do it here. A hammer, our majuma meum, a hammer, our mawarium, a hammer, our near me be a emu. Obuha, no ban in a jay. Nanjini in the BBA, I hear how netteneso. But a baby bedroom. Ubon's a son near man now, dream one a yo how a mauno. A bedroom was I don't know, 1 minute who be. When son near mana, it taking a lot of your energy, no, sad time, no, not sad, no, intimate and foul energy because I had nothing and foul when you're bothered. What to nina go janin in our tree? In Tiafi no won't say wakuma. Ana a how, a bra sebe, a juma say, a bra a warren guye, a bram pratran ye basa, a bra near mana say, no. Bozas anim near maninano. A fee, 1 minute who be into a command or how be any a man. Bones afe na a nije surum kumbi ababe show. A son said, a near man a yo how a maun in an wajem amanaka wachi. In Janapay, in Pesa the show with 300 show again, Musa, if it's not okay, then it is not the end. It is not the end until you see to it that everything is okay. If it is not okay, it is not the end. It is my word of wisdom this morning for you. Brought to you by a kind courtesy of Unyame D4 Oja Bofo. Unyame D4 Oja Bofo betinase ewo ochna. Enkran pumpuni mantremu eye dobro, insawam dobro. Ena obetinase. Na wa ohaw etewo so aya adwendwene apinisie kodana. Wodi ene se ye honhum fam anase honam fam no. To anamon Bible say ni duana ba ne mfa na ha na ensa ye ho yade nti unya eduru eye Nyame D4 Oja Bofo aso ya. Eho no mo de ye dia haban na esayare ye nkonkotwa fasten ma ye nkonkotwa kuro enti bra na so so ye mfa haban nnua hini ne nubra ne bi enkan e ma won so so wonde wo ho emfiri abrabom na dawroma na na pay megina ham de dwumade e de ebro ochena na so betu anama kɔ na so ya bo mode anaje direction frɛ no 0248 192007 ana 0248 2929 51. Besi na so ya no ewo eye ensawam dobro. Wunya dru eye dobro a bus stop na wunya siye na taxi drivers ne motor riders na ho nyina ka kire obi asa okoja bofo aso ye. Obi a ede obeko. Entima woni eni akire na won so sore waka na kokode wo ho efiri haw ene amane enyina mu. Na dawroma na na pai. Mane wadi ahia. Memo ache e ma akwa aba. About voice television, Jumadi afternoons at the morning voice. Also, your family Kwesi Fokuo Kudom. And watch it, a more quaba. Madame Haba, Nafi, yet one common. Also, the Bassisia.
Onyankopɔn hyira no anya okase mo ankasa mo de hye wo Jabofo na sabre wo hwe me okasafo ni so Yanshan and so say, and now or shemi, and there ya wada. Ochina, a fiada, no chimfiani at Transyacasia one crime, Pumpini Mountain. Nimi Wodobro. Sabes a washam what to say via Tema, a shaman and pattern do the one out shami. Me pacho, more akra noir, Monso more circle carnation. Monso more shami our arching motor baby out of Sawoba, Nango Ponyadama watching Fiena Yatan as a cassia with Dobro. Mobile fans some car. Never see Dobro bus stop. O see Dobro bus stop wa. Taxi will give you a bus stop one man for taxi needs on my drop with double for Asway. Taxi Davane de Obabo. Me patron Yango Ponyaduma, Eda, Aya Watchna, Aya Fiada and Aya Washam watching Fiano. Me Trasa Yesun Sumedima. Ye do soon masam or baby na wayale a damn diabetes. One can almost in a pressure also diabetes also. Stroke yadi and I can who never be an answer one can say the China and co. And no double from Namishi and Yanko Ponyadoma. Aya watching Friday and now ocean and Aya wada watching fear. Kai saw me babishia. For how never the name soon solves our horn and fair Me pacho oh shami. And ne Yahweh watching fear ya. What you must have ye. Sikana ton sama na ahye usika sema ye bisi basa wa bompa ya ye fast na unya solution ni pacho bra wojabofo enchen ye bemu akwankyere amasa wa ha no to atwa ne ya ma wa ha na no pomesi bre nyankopon ya doma eye wo china Friday ana wuhia me memene ndanso mesanso ewo eye enkran pompuni mantam ya yediname ya doma ochimfie ene a wo hwe me ene ye ya wada wo china ye fiada hia me wo china ewo eye enkra pumpuni mountain ewo Dobro na so be hia me onyankopon na me so amo ha oni tubetwa sister onse oton ade ne yento sika ne ton nsam so ada ye beto ne sika no ahye wa bra ba na yinkukuhwi ase ablante bi tie ne wo ye adwuma onya de se 5000 50 million na wonya no se sika ne hye ya sika foforo ema e de se na adwuma esizi mesika ne hye ansa amu ablaba ye bisi basa ntimi nko wanim the company for see if the back ekomi miensa enan enum ese okwakosi edu nanso de wonyanya wana na step 1 waka ho na saa de na firi nsama mo asamba be start zalo branyame boa wo chimfie no ebra be hia me won kran pumpuni mantem Dobro wo ba ye sunsunjuma bi te se obi na dwuma sam nkoso wo pesika pese wo sika sam empeja no abla bon nkoso wo de ka e wo bank wakoji no bia ma ye wo ka me pa chobla wo ton ayento ye wade ye friend market kwa ye de protect adwuma bia wadwuma na wo ye no wo de wani kan na eton ade wo de wani kan na ye adwuma no edama bon samfanya kwa ambo bla wadwuma ne ye se onyame ya doma wo china Friday ene me mna mehia e won kran pumpuni mantem Dobro eye anopa by 9 to anwumre 9 no jabofo ye seated hwe nyankopon ma wo hawa hodo dam so kai se ho no ye yisu haban enubre nua hene ana yesu study ho amna di adwuma wo ban so aka se council fee no eye 300 Ghana cedis 300 Ghana cedis nechi na obabu ho because ye hu bibi ye bu se wi a ade e ba no se ye madalesh na woni pa na be ye amo ha na timi afiri osunto wo ba bo ho e wo sika semfem yale na ade ba na yesunsum yale a wono maduro bi a yale ne nko wo ba ye be hwe sunsum ayebusa baby yale ni firi ye be dan ye firi so na ho ato nyankopon won hira no onya okase se eda echina sore waka empelifo sa wote fa kwa wote wade so ni mimna mehia na ebrade nyankopon fam so na omwa na so di aseda ma nyankopon ebrade ma so ma ne ma nyina nsu ye peace no ade so say shalom bye bye
oni freni no ana efini mo frasinu
oh my darling, oh my darling.
pressure won chrome ye shishi nesu any chance one imbre enunti ena voice tv e the voice entertainment show e ba waboboano odumedi sui ensem na e trenu social media na wonte ye no me che konkonza no me danedi odumedi so amu de e trene e wo abefu tintan kese ye ni so na ensu ho o favorite artist no ye twi ne bedumedi so a ye ne betwi abrabo mu nkomo ne wo de e koso e wona abrabo mu angaza na enumbe na pese me bomo erigana life ana
My yeah,
Hey, gospel ana. Michelle boss say, "Me boma ododo na efieti be de. Enu ti hia me ajo fanta, ejuada. Ekopi mi fiada abra abo 4 p.m. Ewo Voice TV so Voice TV entertainment show ana eje enije nkwa
money like Kolo, even the bit they Kolo. Things I want they Kolo show you.
The truth is an irony, just like animal farm. Justice mean inequity. So who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Christian can say silence. Islamic leaders silence. Kings and queens silence. Traditional leaders, silence. So who go say the truth? We are them go get so confused. Now by area, why no better? We are them go get so confused. One guy's out here, why no better? Who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Oh, he need it now, see what I see so. Now your friend on a nine come at them. Only papi obeka nice and beer. So I'm to one point, I bet you were two. Everybody was afraid. And until I ran to my cottage, I get 9. Once my boy dumping 1 and 90. But who go tell the truth? Nanai or say me. Nanso bien person beka wasam because everybody is afraid. Anya safwe muayini. Akuku trofo nyina dalima. Enti who go say the truth? Obiadra konson so to grow your man set to me be a cacobrafo. Efo anyina ye. Efo when you know yet. Na so kutrata down na so be dia back or why no keke. I fene for be man mo pia for efo ne cross on my mo. Hanya safwe mo ayini. Akuku trofo nyina dalima. Enti who go say the truth? Abaya de bote chino. Yedi bi bebo nyande bi. Kachi sa udi oma upipi numa. Udi oma never shana frafonsa. But who go tell the truth? TUC silence. Even journalists silence. So then who go say the truth? Right is right. Wrong is wrong, no matter how you justify. You say you wanna get rid of corruption. Someone want to help you, now the person become your target. Jobless, no they mean senseless. Poverty, no they mean useless. One day, then go resist.
Ma me ma akwa babiem na yensan emfa nhyehyɛ ɛso ene anopai ena anopai me de madwen na ebrew madwen me de ebrew no manye wadwen sɛ ɛwo wa ɛyɛ me ne wo dabi ɛyɛ me madwen na me kyerɛ ɔman ne yi yo ne nkanko enti ɛna dada nyinaa yɛ sɔre ebegyina ha ɛtiɛtiɛm ɛde nokore ɛbrɛw menim sɛ wo so wɔ hɔ no pɛ nokore na atie nti dada nyinaa no yɛtena ase na yɛhyehyɛ nneɛma na yɛde nokore no ɛde abrɛw anɔpa biara nti na anɔpa yi mede nokore ɛbrɛw na there is this man ɔwɔ Ghana ha say ya when it comes to sports obiara nim no politics yenim no medical sector yenim no obiara enim papa we na papa we you started from the military service then so no this man has cut a niche for himself and he is one of the renowned personalities in Ghana as we speak, as of today. Now, enura ana opanino etumine insentrafo di ehiem no de nsem atudwa. It was a press conference. At the press conference na nsem all kan nyina no about the Ghanaian economy, the challenges that we all experiencing. Dada nyina me begina na meka ho nokre e de kire wo no. Enura ono so e de nsem e de tudwa. Nsem o de tudwa no e boda on the Ghanaian economy where he said to the president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo said if he cannot manage the Ghanaian economy well, because we entrusted our destiny into his hands to lead us and to manage things to our benefit. So if he cannot do that, he must resign. So from where you sit, just opposing what the man said, do you see Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo not managing the Ghanaian economy well? The economic challenges are woman. Can we say boldly say Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and a edienam sa or how the mu anasa die? And I pay ye me yaginim. Na yentumi nsekere nsem no na yenka nokre. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo must do all he can to manage things well to avoid coups. And I don't know what this man has seen all the time now, whenever he opens his mouth. Niefrimuba eye coup d'etat. Niefrimuba eye coup d'etat. Niefrimuba eye coup d'etat. Do you think this man has something in mind? Or he's being real to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo? I know someone will say yes. I know someone will also say no. So if you said yes in your house, at home, why do you say that? And if you said no at home, in your house, and also find answers to what you just said to yourself. You said no to the question I asked. So what is your answer? Why did you say yes and why you said no? Papa ya meka na sabi ayo pani a Ghana ha say siye kana sana bodidin a obia enim ni din. Ndisi o doctor na otamaklo no tum be kan nsem bi mu say ya. All transonyo no nko an kan ye. There was another former national security boss ankasa. Ono so etato na sansem na nyina epie. So what have they seen? What are they picking? So if you have two renowned security men, and all what they are saying, they say, ebetumi ede eyaku dita aba. And if Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the president of the land, my own uncle, cannot manage things well, he should resign. Do they have a case? And I say, ayo yaubi enamo mo de kan ye wo mo e kan. Ghana eye me no dia. Anopa bia me gina ya me to patriotic songs live ma so hu. Sani be ya o man ya nyina obi abe na famu dia ya sede ama o man afa no to pafra. But it seems enema ya ye bibi. Enti Ghana ye me ya pano no na ye wo mu ya na. I know you will say no. But if you said no, say no we see a pet Ghana. Nya wo pet Ghana and then say cool ebesi wo Ghana na. I know you also said no. Nya wo pet no say e betina mu say yara na yakoya nim na yatoto ya niam nkakra ama o ma no atumi afa no ntuma pafra se na yesi pe no. I know you said yes. Because cool dia obi ampe. So why is this man all the time thinking cool? Cartoon be almost a monkey cool. You see? I don't know. But near papa no air can on the air can cool the town 7 or case ana. The economic challenges at the same amount. For that one, the man has a case. Things are not going well. Every ordinary Ghanaian is crying. It is those who don't see themselves as the ordinary Ghanaian who are enjoying. Is that not it? Yes. Things are not going right. And it must be changed. How do we change that? We must be vociferous, speak out, speak the truth to authority. I ask a Ghana, yeni na obi ayedi, and yes, yedi a second Adrian Nanka. There is this political song, but the person who sang the song did the song in form of love, but a political song by Charles Kojo Kosuda de Lumba. He had a song titled Epoche, a yati numni. And you get to realize that song is a political song. But or the odo and a toy, into a mon yuna babe or dohunum, but it's a political song. When you sit, listen to the song and read meanings into it, you will see, say, no, what is going on is what the man is talking about. Go listen to that song by Charles Kojo Kosuda de Lumba. Me say ayodohunum, but listen and listen well. A political to me. A puche, that is the title. Enti say won panyimfo akase mienu e wo man mu a wo nyina e kasa a wo nsema e ka about economic condition, the challenges, crisis and a woman ya. And here Oman will have a long way to go. But with a drop in inflation, yakoya kudru nyane wo ho right now ababedru 38.1. I drop it. What does that tell you? It tells you things are being managed well. When we got to that 40 something, now 30 something, it is dropping. What is happening? I want you to listen to Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo, Abra and Ra, on Central for Shia, na ordinance at the air tuja, na all kasa air chiremu, nientia all kani oka. Nientia, I don't know who he said, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo is not managing things well, and if he cannot manage things, he should resign or find a place to stay. Listen to Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo.
Experience in the armed forces, which was very eventful. I have had a taste of a couple of coup d'etats as experience in the armed forces, which was very eventful. I have had a taste of a couple of coup d'etats as well. I was around during the brutal murder of 3 judges and the military officer. And I have personally been involved in a coup d'etat. Therefore, I am convinced that good governance, anti-ethnocentrism, honesty, probity and accountability, anti-corruption, and integrity of a political leadership, when demonstrated, can keep the soldiers in their barracks. We need to be alert, knowing that there is constant military overthrows in Africa. You all know it. The reason, or the very reason, why these coup d'etats are happening in Africa are also being experienced in this country.
Well, Dr. Nyahota Maklo says the Electoral Commission's current...
Or the very reason why these coup...
So let me say thank you to Joy News for this very story and the video. Enti papa na nsema okanyina also he was around. He was around oh. Enti wahunu bi. Wahunde way anema esi akoya leading up to coup d'etats in Ghana. And nema kwaso ama coup d'etats is most parts of Africa and he is still around. And when he says, "Sani emane nyina so no," ekoso ewo man mu. Price of goods and services, bibia, nyama basa ekoso rough. Sani emane nyina etumi ede eye ohaw eba ema coup d'etat etumi esi. Into what is happening? Papa yi ensema odi tu do Elijah san body bie mame. San body bie na mentie papa no ensem na okan no. Na me ma amanfo nso ntie bi. Na wo mu hu the way anema esi akọ wo Ghana ha because 79 no around. Coup d'etat ahodo akoso wo Ghana ha nyina no or around. When the 3 judges were murdered, he was around. Ohu not seen na. Enti obi ohunu ye na o sai tie ne ekoso na enne odaso ho na o ka mu nsema. How do we take nsema o ka no? Serious or not? Mame kwa ahoma so na mene Sidi Bello eni nkomo Sidi Bello member Institute of Chartered Economists. Na ye ni nkomo na ye nhwe the Ghanaian economy. The way eniema esi eko ye mfa ntoto yewura Nyaho Tamaklo and Sama Okan, inflation are drop from where it was. The crisis, no, are we seeing good management or not? Good morning, Sidibello.
Good morning.
Now, upon to say,
Yanko Pandum.
Yeah, right now, Nyaho Tamaklo, no, then some to the Okasa. Then some Okan, you say, if Dr. Addison cannot manage things well, he should resign. But Obia Kasa, Obia Ishu Kasa, so I know he was speaking to the Nado Danko Akufo-Addo. As an economist, from where you sit, this man is saying, say, he was around in 79. He was around when 3 judges were killed. He was around and saw all what led to this very 79 coup d'etat, that of 81 and others. And Sanya Manu Hina so Ekahubinama near Aircoso Ewo Africa, our coup d'etat, Hodo Aircoso, Ewo some parts of Africa. No, such challenge is not a Hodoma and Massanya Manisi Hodo. You Sanya Man Ewo Ghana and Ne. Are we in crisis where inflation we koko duru ya nyampo no sisi ana airsign ete eba for
Yo, the decaying machia, namachia, producers. Na machia, a phonitive from none way. Ghana economy, no. Baby, ye drew no. And you'll be never catch you say the economy, no. Crisis na ye woman. Ye nyam film. Ye fee crisis, and you saw crisis. Na inflation is just one component of the economic fundamentals.
okay
Now the macroeconomic indicators.
okay
Even with that, ocean food inflation, it is still on the high side,
correct
which is 50%. The everyone says 49 point something percent,
correct 50
approximately 50%.
sure
And in this country, say you're spending not less than 70% on food. So if food inflation is at that higher, it should tell you. Quite apart from that, ocean inflation figures here, Ghana Statistical Service betu Ghana. There are 4 items are still a wasro. More than the average inflation I record 38.1%. Transportation, electricity, and then the kikan 4 items. And in none was now, apart from say you're spending more on food, the rest of our money, not much was about 20%. We spend it on transportation. It is still the disposable income of the average Ghanaian, and it means sustaining for the 30 days. You're saying, and they Ghana Statistical Service say 80% of public sector workers are now workers on any salary. Earning more than 3,000 Ghana cedis. In fact, about 50% of them, they don't earn more than 1,500 Ghana cedis. And Ghana ha. Now Katuya and 800 Ghana, 1,000 Ghana, a big 400 Ghana. Now share but be a food inflation namna. That's what because you never because the economy I just one as economy rebound. We need the amatiasi. We don't see some of the panic and work. These are some significant things as a taking note of. Here is the economy, and I'm say debt to GDP ratio is over 95%. Very, very high. Here is the economy, the entire money be brave, and you say there is one thing that I'm for my drink course. And when I'm who chile a bomb mamuhano, a costly pan. Apart from the food inflation, was raw. I'm who chilabano. Sad domestic debt exchange program. I push a lot of the middle class to lower class. And a lot of people, because of inflation, have been pushed from the lower class. Have pushed a lot of people into the poverty brackets. As a World Bank report later, about 850,000 Ghanaians have been pushed into the poverty brackets. And only the Nibreba. They say a come in the Nibre, a come in the Nibre. A hungry man is an angry man. So these are things that young family agro. Now, Ghana, your credit rating the same. We are seeing a distressed situation. JDEPIA, could you believe, say, Ghana for it's can be 100 billion Ghana cedis. And the IDDEP, because we wanted $3 billion. You're sacrificing any part or more Ghana had be a businessman near the banks near the seek 100 billion. And you're sacrificing. The Internet sacrifice, as you can say. Menoka say 2023. Omo no matter domestic bond. Obo how to be 1 million, 2 million. Obi at 50,000, 30,000. I think I feel like so getting sick in Amano. A brand is on first kind of man. on train for 15 years. Sound in the situation saying that basically, what render only pan the poor.
Yeah.
And I just see 15 years, no. Yeah, train of 15 years at time we see kind of interest be account. 15 years, we are trying to soup, 15 years. In the very 15 years, no. Now, almost lose 85% of the value of the money on their mobile. So you've rendered all of them pauper. That is the basic thing of some of what you say. Then, I did back where I'm on for and Kosi and say, if you come deep in Banya, you are beautiful. So, at the end, the man Ghana, a question is hard to cream. But just now, can say you read the budget amount for yes. You read the budget, Auditor General comes out with report annually. In the year 2020, Auditor General reported by the share over 12.8 billion.
Correct.
Financial irregularities in Guam, 12.8 billion. By 2021, 17.4 billion. These are huge monies. And you see, yeah, budget, yeah, boss, yeah, more fun, you do 1, 2, 3, not gonna phone talk. But near you see, Canabasa. The more we use Canabasa, the more no. These are fundamental things. The more you borrow, the more you sorrow. Ya bob business time and the business money. It's a train one in chat. And let Ubisa businessman or more can you for Buchina at the bar. Once an almost casting down, I record a trade surplus of about, I think, $2 billion or so. I am very, very happy. You see, what we fail to understand, let's say, most of our importers, they can import. Because of funny money back, near man boy ding, and Nippon wanting my anywhere some 20 man won't mean to. Same kind of war. Opa Fabo so kind, nay, savvy, Nebisa. Nebisa say how many times Uncle Tokasman, Uncle Pass, how many years and how many months. Because you bring the cars. What the cars about? People don't have money to buy. That would be better than why I enjoy because of high taxes. I can't hear a friend of Matisi. I tested them for using more. Last year, July 2022, look at the 25,000 who to be.
Yeah.
Today we are in October 2023. Who get 50,000 to the same car? Ask yourself what is happening. Look at the jump, the quantum jump, over 50%, 100% in a year. 100%. So you can imagine how our near bo a sugar cost. Only good to focus on much. Send your name aboard cost. So people can't import. It's not as if say you're exporting, we are doing something extraordinary. I mean, I record this as surplus. Apart from say a man phone to me importing, oil price are costly. So oil not here exporting also. You ask yourself, say export oil no more. How much does Ghana gain from that? That money, you be a woman, a career, a brandia. But I mean, say yes, cocoa. You 2 million tons of cocoa, now 1.5 million tons of cocoa, and now my trade surplus. Then it is a morning, Sikabo mine. Because cocoa near and I take coffee, about 500,000 tons of coffee, and now your export now Kosovo. Then it will have a positive impact on the Ghanaian economy and on the people. Here is the case: a gold export, oil export, and a pushy your export now Kosovo. Because gold price are Kosovo, oil price are Kosovo. Ghana has just last year, you see a cow mine want to gold Ghana. And once you ask yourself, say, gold na yet true. And for so he pan again in your because gold the export to come and then couldn't tell you Ghana. There's a huge disparity between the two. Apart from that, big companies want to go to Ghana. Say you go to Ashanti, say you Newmont, say Goldfish, and the other. Ghana for your shares are here. So when you look at some of the microeconomic indicators, say export, inflation, or share headline, can one go into details there. One should look at the economy is rebounding. But that is not the case. I'm not for much there is no money in the system. People disposable money. So these are some of the fundamental things that I had.
So, Aladi, with the concerns enumerated, what do you think, as an economist, the government must do for us to have a downturn of where we are today?
You see, the IMF, the program about government in this. In the program, almost say, and say about this year more than I think $65 million. And from the I say about additional year, and say about
IMF conditionalities.
Yes, as I said to you today.
Okay.
GMPs here. It's close to $1 billion. Come use GMPs in Kwada service $650 million and another $450 million and no one parliament. But we should remind ourselves, say, invest in the productive sectors of the economy. Still, at the pressure that to economy, and the pressure that to go for incomes. And you see, the reason to amount of the a complaint about Bank of Ghana, we should get it very clear. Bank of Ghana contribution to the economic hardship, you can't downplay it. The printing of money above the threshold without parliamentary approval, without recourse to the law of Bank of Ghana and Kasano, and the Yajumano. I'm why you see, over print this car, we print not more than 5% of the previous annual total revenue. In 2021, Sika printed more than 60% of the previous annual revenue of 2020. Or printed 35 billion. Annual revenue at that time, there is 62 billion for 2020. In 2022, or printed 45 billion. Annual revenue is 72%, 72 billion. And we're printing 45 billion. That is more than 60%. And no, I can hobby. I'm excess liquidity, ABA system. It's a cabin bring system. It's kind of sector, and Nipagana Vonina, and Nipaka in the classical. At instant sense, Ghana loss and my inflation last year, a pushing inflation call 54%. Average inflation. Share your friend saying, producer price inflation, a pushing the call over 78%. I feel now, almost try some inflation about form. Some I do an inflation as a cost. Inflation didn't care a downward trend. I think it will quite. But where I could want to do by being to the book that's how much will because of the Bank of Ghana printing good system. Quite apart from that, in 2 years, the Bank of Ghana, your international reserve, you lose $6 billion. At the time, I near brain number, you say $3 billion. Now you see car, your international reserve, that's what about $6 billion in 2 years. So these are things we can't downplay. And the Central Ghana Funds will cry on statement of account on the Tribunal. What do you want to say? How come say your statement of accounts for 2021 and your statement of accounts for 2022 difference in the In fact, bank supervision here, difference is over 40% of the previous expenses. It's a year we have expenses a year. Some of them are over 100%. Some of the expenses are over 100% of the previous expenses a year. Apart from that, time I also want to spend this capital banking supervision in 2022. It's the same year, and 23 commercial banks in Ghana have almost 18.1 billion. The Bank of Ghana has a problem. What spend this more money on the communication, more money on car maintenance, more money on banking supervision, more money on computer and related expenses. At the same time, in that same year, 23 banks in this country recorded a loss of 18.1 billion. And young one, today, non-performing loans are standing at 20%. Very high. I just go for you must say, to go for what this year, it's not so much money for Modumana saying, oh, what do you mean banks and car? It's in a non-performing loan, 20%.
So Alaji, near wakan nyinaa no sɛ mede toto ya papa nyahota maklo nsema ɔka ya ɔya kyerɛ sɛ saa nneɛma we nyinaa na asisi some parts of Africa ama ɛhɔnom coup d'etat atumi akɔso ɛhɔnom a ɔma top government ahodo ɛhɔ and saa nneɛma no nyinaa nso so no ɛkɔso ɛwɔ Ghana ha. Should we be thinking of coup d'etat?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. Coup d'etat, there is no solution. Okay. Well, these economic problems are big. It will take a visionary leader. That's what I say. I will bet my manage the economy. You know, be a visionary. I will bet my manage the economy. But we can't continue on this path. You need to be trust and the way this economy is being managed now. I can't say a trust idea. Never remember power. But because 4 years beyond the Ghana, how you work when you say trouble. And they are changing as a mind. I think a lot of people have patience for that.
Okay.
And not be brief for say young people. And 4 years also. That is the reason that there's a lot of demonstrations on the streets of Accra. But civil society organizations and so many people, including opposition political parties. What you say? So gradually, let's endure what we are going through from now. Na yen trouble ni ese sakrai papa bit me ba e bit mama economy na sasa. There's one thing now before the economy.
Yes sir.
This economy be no build the economy you need to have buffers.
Sure.
Currently this economy doesn't have any buffer. It doesn't have it. Before this government the ban there were buffers on Ghana. They were sinking fund they say Eurobond so sinking fund scare them the clear. Today when go there is empty. The sinking fund is empty. Stabilization fund, no senior fund, the actual emphasis can watch about an area more by and now empty. Before some of them over $300 million. You understand? So these are some of the things I'm up for your economy.
Alaji Anape Medasi. Alaji Sidi Bello, a member, Institute of Chartered Economists. He's an economist and me who say or kasara pod and in Sasonano. And I would say, and this tells you how the Ghanaian economy is being managed and the state at which I am as a country. Is the Ghanaian economy doing well or not? It is you who knows. I don't know. Because many, when I talk of economy, it is this. When I see money, I see everything. Things that will make me happy in life. The economy is doing well. But those singing praises, please stop it. Tell my uncle the truth. Let him know how things are being run. I know he is very aware. But continue, tell him, because some of us won't get opportunity to get closer to him anymore until he's done. That time we can go to him in the house and tell him, you didn't do well here, you didn't do well here, you didn't do well here. But for now, you won't get opportunity. Tell him that things are not going well. They are the truth. No cry no can. But somebody will sit somewhere and say, oh, Wafa, you are doing well. Or my downfall. That person is not telling you the truth. So please, as an ordinary Ghanaian, do your possible best to criticize the government so that you put the government on its toes. Don't wait and say it is the responsibility of the opposition to do that. No. If you are within government, that is what I want you to do. Criticize the government. Why many are saying that Canada Japan while he is using you and the NPP to enrich himself. But he is criticizing the government. There is this man, PC Apiofori. He was with the NPP during Kofo's time, but Papa Kufo said not buying never boom koye. Okay, catch Reno. Say economy how corruption not doso. A high you say. He won the hearts of the constituents. He won the hearts of many Ghanaians. That is why Canada Japan too has won the hearts of many. the truth must always be told. Neka ena ya na nso ye kana efa ewo wakoma mu a ye no kra ne ka kire den sakraye papa ena be wabrabo. Ye fa me Kwesi Fokuo Kudom. Wuntumi nka no kra me de bia me ka kire wo. Me ka na wo fa ebeboa wan fa wala wo jejereje. Anapa mfa ncha sonko efma mma me na afu afusu adu ahoma. Mommy, good morning. Me ma me dan kwa wo Pristia. Auntie dan kwa good morning. Auntie Akufu, good morning. Ma Lily, good morning. And to all the mothers, I say good morning to you. Until it's not okay, it's not the end. So this is not the end of the show, but it's the end of this very segment. And it's time for sports. After sports, we'll be seeing to the headlines and then the politicians will also join. So time for sports with Paul Napoleon Akokotan Ajeman and a prayer crowd who has the Kate Honsem at the Ebro. As that pay enko emo nyamedi fo jabo for na da woro na pay gin high the jumadi at the Ebro. One near menko ye ma obi ahwe na chira kwan. O china obetra se e won sawom do bro. Wonya do bro. Bus stop hono na ape. O de biso obi asa wo nyamedi fo jabo for aso ye. Obia e de obeko. Taxi rank won ma taxi sin wo ho. Omo do obeko. Saran so na motor riders nso omo so e de obeko. Kona wako sanyema ema wabrabo ensesa. For 0248 192007 and 0248292951. Paul Aykrado Ewase, young Concoti and Samana Pay over the May. Sans a cat dear, why ye be cats Okriku. Why ye be? As a Sangana sports. Amagana sports in my dead. Premiership wins and some more cotton see and found a bo. On one council, a cockle to obey in the full abroad, on Casano one's walk out and find yourself. Yeah, dear. Papa, good to see you.
Acronis does.
So, kinds of acronyms. Oh, I said, oh, no, quite because my home will be our question to chip so.
And so, no one has a record politicians in Magazine. So, I'm telling you, so I'm broke for Bomuka.
Almost there.
Omuye bibia chese omuye asa omudi oman ne dem sonko.
I see.
I tell you so sa bofuna pa omze unprecedented and answer.
Unprecedented. Okay.
Say politicians na tell you. Say eno ye bibi sonko.
Yeah, unprecedented.
Obi
yes, a dance. Yes. To say another air car about free SHS results. Or say Nkolan results or Munya from A1 to C1.
Don't try and ye Abba.
Or say or more results no mathematics and quite the whole
mathematics.
A demos from Concron.
Send your mass and quantum
results no and all come myself.
Send your mass and quantum or said demos from Con. And maybe say Abba.
Results another one, I will be something.
There is someone I will catch him.
I can't make catch it out. And don't ask him, don't ask me.
My Musa and Bissan,
David Bisano. Watch
the results in a mind.
This is the camera. Watch and ask the nado.
Results in a mind
through the camera.
Me and this results in a mind.
Hey, that's only a man of first hand. Bibia answer.
Okay. And to only when you okay, and omu release me about in who the man. Acquire. Some me by a candidate. And no more release him running who the man acquire.
Okay.
Say, me banner performance. And a bit my mama bejina. I can say, indeed, the another can.
Ujitum. Okay.
Because me banner your candidate on the Troy.
Okay.
You know.
Now the one you need to ban party.
Oh, me banner me trust.
So why are you doubting?
Where sharks in me?
Where sharks now?
Of course,
shark.
Me banner sharks in me. He said, what me, teacher Chirobia, dear money, banner by a perfect sinning. Teacher, no, then I didn't. It do Oberwam or money be super barber Tomoa, or Mukraba, Trow baby or walk could do. And to be banned, the first one or a shark. Where shark, and you know, and another account, you're hearing me say, now, Boacheja can't be. Or still lies have taken over integrity and character in the MPP.
Kwesi, yes.
You see, and then come your man is saying, come koboko. But I said, me baby, oko fast me banana. Strike me. I strike you. I'm a striker. What change your concept? Me who's asking way. It doesn't work. You see, sometimes you. Oh no, no, one is saying tomorrow. Since when?
Since when?
Since when? Watch it. Who's
and run who you are.
Since when?
And run who you are.
Since when?
And I'm saying run who you are. Say if you are not paying who you are.
That time, no energy minister.
Well,
then throw you home.
Well,
na lies in home.
Well,
na NPP as party no integrity. I stick.
After na who.
Jafi no catch
we are the bibi. Who are baby na who are
Kwesi. Se me
abrebia na who.
Me no wonam. Me no wonam. No bia my 2 cities see enkonkwache. Me the meaning say 2 cities no de mai. And then o buy na say oh Paul the 1 city for koto brodo. And the 1 city for shop. Se me just 1 city no. Na me kona later me ko hu say say 2 city na enya na senka. Nye 50 pesos na say ma na senka ma 1 city a. Satan maje ko me ni bibia say me complain.
Yes.
Enti bwache jako.
Enti bibia so ko me say ana Satan no wa hu asese e wo.
Ala Satan no sebe na me bi fra.
Na obonu ya
na so asi.
Na ya bubu nu ya gu na sum. Afei na wa hu. Ebre bia obehu bibia no. Se oja time na wo hu na anhyewa enne ehyewa otumi ka se jahyew
Kwesi sem ka cho se your politicians o mukro mo ni serious
no kura na wo kana na asanya no kura
omunyi serious
ni policy lies I have taken it
and I'm saying since when under that time I know your energy minister no hu sa de we ana na we yi ni free as energy minister obetena kire no hu sa ne ma we
when na yi ni free ho ye yi ni for how many years it yes did that what is what can say we Adam you one steady no wo
Kwesi
Apo what are you talking about
Kwesi aduane won se da mu na wudi aduane won se aduane nkyene twam one kind of time wudi aduane wudi wi na akogina ba bia ka kire se aduane wudi na nkyene twam
and I say how many years na pam boache jako from that sector
ejana me bisa say that time na no nim say lies ekọ so en bia aman nim
and no ba better
so ne okay dey na chese me nyini ni say do kan no kure so that time no won so wo so wa hu etine ni wo hu dia e dey na chese me nyini ni
ebere nyina na hu abia ekọ so wo adwuma ebere nyina na hu
se me hu a me nka ho asem but moment a me hu me ka ho asem
yes and until me chese afre no so hu satan no ho
wa hu
yes
no kwai no nya cabinet minister energy minister no nya cabinet minister satan mo nim de no man ko
wa hu afre na wa hu no so no every right to tell on kana no say
wache ja kon kana no
wa kan no kura na kire
no kura be no awoka
me nyini have taken over the integrity and character in MPP
or your part
no problem
or your part
but when he was there as a minister he didn't see that
I didn't wear Kwesi why must he I didn't say we did say wache ja kon hu say satan no any minister na ma ko so wache ja kon kan enti me kan che Ghana for say then time as energy minister any man na koso wan pipa ban mu anenye no wa hu bi want me
enti
ade na ko system bia ye twen e me ye free baby ye ko gina baby atoto abo aba baby an ye wo
wa charge akon na do dan kokofo no pamo no as minister no how many years
if it is 1 year if it is 6 months if it is 1 month krana that time na no wo no mu anya hwe wo mu niam mienu miensa bia e ko so ane bo anwo so Kwesi susuo pa se wa charge akokọ primaries our contest as a family leadership German NPP party no
what is so can
me ba
what is so can say we
before so omo contest
what is so
say no to try ampia
what is so can we
no to try ampia
what is so can we
me say no to try ampia after call prime minister no call lusu ye no and wa sha say what to say ampia we dia ba
o say within the party
me say it will release presidential race no I'm not part of NPP muka ho me kita card me ntwaba me delegate me hwe
muka no kwanche
yes you can kwanche
all party no
once I will benya position no me enjoy me after say enjoyment na afi wunya bi ni bie no na for baba kan sam ni a kire Ghana for time na wo enjoy no be ka kire Ghana for say NPP party no entro ko so then time as energy minister wo just sit allowance wo ji we no wo be ka kire Ghana for say NPP party no lights e ko so entro
wan ka se no na do aban
what's the NPP?
What's the NPP party? I want some local.
Now, say when they rule on mine.
And then another the rule.
So, or refer to who?
Or refer to party for one.
Thank you. And you must refer to or no name na walk on.
You.
Kwesi. Me but na jani hu ni abredane media na nchire twam. Na me timi kan cho say Kwesi aduane edi de nchire twam. Na me di wie na kwatana cha na makasa Kwesi aduane edi de na nchire twam.
That time na odi no.
Wa hu. Me na nu moku.
bibisa
ne menu moku
bibisa
e de ne afo ne numa ne ketra aso ate afo de hu se aduane odi nti no
disaster aduane nsa dem
onye serious
omo ni wie
nti onye serious nti ohu ba change akọ serious politician bi e be ma position so wo ida wo na wo rule o man ana wo opposition na ne maboni ko so wo party mo wuntumi nka anase ama opposition
enu nti
na wo ho na wuntumi nka na fu wo na ba ka kire Ghana for no wo say ni pani take serious because wo bo mine form
enu nti na me de bia
enu na bo change akọ be wu say NPP party na da ho no omo de ntro ama ne omo integrity cry ya stake me wa
bibisa na oka
sa na opeso ka kire it is hard time no ye ni minister no enti bia no obia na NPP for no as a government ni ya na papa me so say ni ma me ko so na wo kwa ne bonyu so ade ni na sa tam no ameka me problem no e say dey adwuma ma sika ko no as a Blasters head coach ye police players so kon whereby I won ready say some players no na form go man assenting one can't na one ma me yodum ama Blaster na be fire no wo ye nema tro kan wo kwetena fie after 4 months 5 months no ye fa coach fu no ka say Blasters adwuma no wo ko ye ma kwa ma anyu ye chi no say gu achi na ye pepia na ye use kwasi ye pese time na wo post no ata post no wo ye adwuma no be ka chi wiase nyina say ade ye me wo meduma me ye huni na Ghana fo nyina hu say say Kwesi ye man free hand man nyina adwuma o eni say performing nyina no enyo wo Ghana fo nyina be hu ti say ne ade ne nkoyi a Ghana fo benya sympathy e de amount but where by wo betina no ma enjoy national cake wo don say twamiedi what did you allowances ade ji ne maybe enjoy
de ma Ghana fo mfa bo acheja kose
oh dabi because me say na wo ye minister na so wo abam na ne me koso na wuntumi nka na fi abam na betra be ka che me a say me hu say wo nye obi aye mamapa wo yo mamofo
ma me fa ntia so konfa ma na na asama nkese hene osaberema atia bisa kantin kapo bi asomani 1
na ho ye ka che na se no so me chia
na Paul si ochia
na ye chia mtimi de fa so
na maka no se na Paul si ochia
ese me am tum na me kona na se kwasra
na ma me nchia me wofa
your friend is saying
na Kwesi Buman kama
okay
auto sumie no
ono ye hihine
ono ye omahine
ewo
say he also traditional area
ukuru
me wofa no dinya me kuru masem me wofa time na ye gaga na ye fa the sweet potato
eni wa ya yi wa che ko papa ona na ya branch ye friend sweet potato de eni wa bia bro wo papa yeah dem me friend sweet potato eni na anope won kwaso
we don go prepare prepare papa no
I see eni na ya branch no say kwa na ya kokore
very sweet potato
na say wa ya say na she da nya kokora sa na yika okone nim kaka but
ha say ubeji akonya
but yeah wo ye wa so be prebo ato na nim obebutu bo na mo wuzu obutu bo
no hola ni say we say we nyina brosa
sa
yeah
Is it na kono boko
yeah very sweet potato Kruma ela nje munje bi ate pade nice one
Kruma
I miss you what am baro malawra she chale
na pacho bisa na ma me say me pesa se kitwa bi adwa kokko nya bi ma
no problem ya kofia mama ya ma obi why
what can that 17 years ni fa me ko na me ko dua kokko ma ka se me ya fa me ko na
da fitin kan ya kofia mama obi
wo de ka na me hwe ka kire na
ma ro wa last year wa
small land
sure
kokko so obi won kan so
a nkra ye ni asase se hwi asase ni nkra bo ye abayin ye fa
so when me say I can't just 2 months now Afcon ba so Ivory Coast
because of Ghana.
Oh, let's say Ghana so Ivory Coast.
Oh yeah, be Kobe.
And na ye draw no. Ye hu Ghana say kwada group A, say kwada group B, say kwada group C and group D. Ye hu opponent a.
Tinka teams be na ka wo susan ka Ghana be shia wo man ka ope.
Once I ready say person kwaji trophy the team be shia be.
Why na ready?
Na na ready. You can make numbers.
Why na ready to trophy?
You can make numbers.
Why na ready?
Then there's no need you be fa sikasi and the place don't quite.
Na mo de kwaji trophy no.
And I say if Sienya Yadu say kwaji trophy dia. Ma Yenya Yadu say you can make numbers.
Omo ba so mbedi agro.
Who be say team ben na me fins and aso my ben in fins he share wo mo a. And I say once a year ko ni amiki Yadu say kwaji trophy dia. I was saying Of course, na akwasi. Oko tournament.
And happen in matter.
Yes.
And I mean, so why so
yes, Okoji.
But
Mom can just say, I
am not prophesying doom for Ghana, but young Conco Jacob, we are very aware. We are very aware.
And there's only see taxpayers' money. I
was say a cocoa participating.
You could make a mess.
Yes.
For what?
Moncano crack.
Why not?
Timben.
Anything no more.
Yeah. Baby judges were free.
Baby judges on come last season. They just won't count.
And why?
They say I can't Jordan Kudus Muhammad.
Arsenal for us.
Pate.
Now why you?
Say Kudus. Naki Williams. Why? Naki Williams. Antoine Semenyo. Why? Antoine Semenyo. Osman Bukari. Why? Almost so. And there's no more so. Question your players. Senegal boss had your money. Koulibaly. Also with me Bobby to say Thomas Tepate and there's Nyoma Kudus Muhammad. A Ghana darling boy as I was so. It's over be a Kudus. More than Oh, that's a work as I watch television now. You could and I must say more dada. You see, Ghana is a country full of lies. And I'm watching Ghana. Full of lies. And more dada boys. And only I'm into Paul. More dada boys in the cake. And only the hair on my boss. A man or Mumbi and Conco Pera. Quasi, there be me. But Kudus. And yes, star. Paul, men can't start. As a nation, country. Mention players. Oh, say the players now. Of course. I'm more than that. For players on Bagana, have you where? More. Ghana, Crusuno, catch the home Crusuno. I never want to go on Baby J. I mean, but one say, my boy players need to be in Conco. Black Stars. Now, I'm Conco participating. Everyone say, I'm right. I'm messing Conco bomb and Pel music and Fanny. So himself for me, those people are almost handle your football. Almost more kill your hallelujah. Okay. But me has to see. So Ghana air quack Jacob. Okay, it's a lie. So amount 24 countries are Yami Aduma, January, Yokushemo, Ivory Coast, Egypt, Morocco, Senegal defending champions or Mother. Algeria may say Egypt, baby. Morocco, baby. What the Algeria count? Nigeria, so Nigeria, quite I didn't know the same pot. It say a draw cry, you didn't go the same group. Paul. So World Cup na ye call you no. And I'm wondering what now World Cup mo dey na mkoye. World Cup mo mkoye hwe. Nti mo nko participate na mo nsan mra. Afcon die nko yenza. Oh, anya sa boys we na mo do mo World Cup no. Kwesi. Ada na untu ye fo say. Sai sika na ni nge ko westi no. Ye westi. Oh, ya ade e ho. Say o say ye ko. That money must be spent. Kwesi. No. Meba. No. Oba. Tie. Oba. Wojina we say was mo kwa kwaji aba. I wasn't that mentality ni yenya. And I wo trim. And I memegina and I say mo nkonko participate na mo nsan mra. There be and o come no nya adwen. So mo nkran. We no me sika na de mo mako. No problem. Nti o mo timi enko me isusu sika. And o mo timi ko isusu sika. Bro, meko empty handed no matter and for akwa musiska aba abetina hasu ama ya hu hwe pani su every angle wansu awaka apopa Kwesi wanko tana committee ani mansu ano pay with meko ba bi enko enya no kwese every angle su wansu osu edu asa susu yi owai so honorable swagger. My lord, my leg is itchy. So itch. Well, who told more rising? No, wouldn't say no make out. I mean, said not to commit sometimes. Oh, only the one little you. So if you there's no buy none, and I'm to be filmed. Then a friend back commission in none of my film. It's what you want when you know what commission in Minano. A home you know. Say being MP. Na walusu wase akomi susiska no akomi susiska na ma say mama asen free Kwesi abede na won ayo to Ghana is funny country Ghana nya funny funny yanko ya Kwesi Ghana is funny country I was from my akwa from my voice television so ebraso say no pay the timbeti no e de ema morning voice so na ene ensem no edoso ye behwe egu won intermediate ama na so nya ochefa ewom na bibi atimi akonkan kama kama ewo ho no midin e de Paul Napoleon Adjuma atimi from sports president ye hye ensem na sema ode a ne ekwa kopiem wo Ivory Coast nyankopon de nkwache ya ene 7 pm ewo Ivory Coast no Africa Cup of Nations ebeba so nyankopon ya adoma next month and as next 2 months ewo Ivory Coast no draw no ebetumi abaso na ohwe se de nempanimfo port no omoye no na port one no countries are omo ye sidi omo na ye ba be che other teams na guso no enie Ivory Coast host nation port one Morocco enso ho no Senegal we defending champions Tunisia Algeria enso na Egypt enso ho second countries port one ukopemo port one so a Nigeria Cameroon Mali Burkina Faso, Ghana, and DR Congo, almost port 2. Port 3, South Africa, Cape Verde, Guinea, Zambia, Equatorial Guinea, and Mauritania, almost group 3 one and I said port 3. Now I could port 4 one and Gambia, Mozambique, Namibia, Angola, and Tanzania, almost and a Honomontino. We share said drone besia kona omo port 1 ye baba e check port 2 port 3 port 4 no egu omo suntino wo hwe port 1 hono na Ghana countries omo hono na Ivory Coast Morocco Senegal Tunisia Algeria Egypt no Ghana betimi anya baako e hono mo sanso na okọ port 3 hono so a South Africa Cape Verde Guinea Zambia Equatorial Guinea Mauritania Ghana so betimi anya bi e wo hono mo port 4 Ghana betimi share country bit say Guinea Bissau, anase Mozambique, anase Namibia, anase Angola, anase Gambia, anase Tanzania. Entinene by 7 p.m. no, ene calf besim konwa na yetimi aye draw no yehu teams no, send your groups no ebesi akono ntie na 7 p.m. no bibia ebeba wakwanso nyame ado no channel pa edemu hye wakasamfoni so a send your draw no koye no yebemu wahu na afia hu teams a Ghana so eno makwa hye nyankopon ya adoma Afcon na eba so no emu ne wo Afcon no ayeka ho asem no enei wo hwe African countries a eba na Afcon no omo akobi pa country makomako enum na country makomako enum no wo mo anedidi so no Egypt appear Afcon 25 times Ivory Coast appear 24 times Ghana so appear 23 times Cameroon 20 times and Tunisia and so appear 20 times intino wo hwe Afcon na most appearance pa dia eno Egypt Ivory Coast Ghana Cameroon Tunisia 5 countries womo ana eba na Afcon na omo akododo pa na omo akododo pa na Egypt emprema akomako aduonu numa wapiem 25 times na wapiem no waje emprema akomako enso sanso na Ivory Coast wono so agi mienu Ghana agi makomako enan Cameroon agi makomako enum ana Tunisia wono so agi baako ewo ho no mutino sapepepe enetie ewo ho no mutino se ne standard ni sitie no na wankasa watena se no wa research no hu se ne nema esu esi akọ ewo no muti Egypt eba Africa no dia wono na yekin ewo ha no 7 times ana waje Cameroon toso mienu a wonso kita 5 Ghana toso miensa kita 4 ewo no medidi su saa ena ede banche eno so ho nsem kakra ye de ma ena no pay voice television so bra ye de update e ma ene anopay woda wani de kire bet power Premier League a standing match baako a enu e ka mu no e Nsotaman FC ni Dream Stars na de ball so game ni ba na wie no obi a hye nyonko e ka baako e wo ho no mo afa enwure yi ana Accra House of Folk omo annual general meeting no etumi eba so na ukopiem onato ho no a na se enwure na nya asem keto akra na board ru a ana se board chairman e de ma Accra House of Folk ye pepa Togwe Afezi na enwure papa no wadwa papa na dwa enwa papa ne kana adwen pa o se na mo so ya sebe mutimi kasa ti se de sebe mini adwen wo mutimi mutimi kasa sebe ya se menwini House of Folk na wo bisa se anyenya bia wo de Chelsea crisis ane wo mukom se de no mo saki coaches enti wo ba attribute se mpanimfo ya pa mo so mo run Chelsea no mo nya ade o cited the Liverpool example what the Real Madrid example what the Manchester example was it as a Ghana hanomono se ne man ko ye House of Folk supporters no mo come adwen na mo adwen na mo kanso no mo nya fair to him mo nya fair to board no mo nya fair to mpanimfo a wo mo na running House of Folk boboko no e kame ya se mo pese bo ka chenze sebe wonya adwen woni tirim enkofo afom so mo running House of Folk no wo mo nim di ye ndie papa Togwe enwa na papa no wadwa rough yenguti nimra.
They bear the bulk of the cost. They ask, how much can you guys afford? You know, we've been extremely adventurous in trying to get the best coach we can have. There's one case of one of the most renowned former footballers whose name would ring back anywhere, who was interested in the class of folk. You know, but of course not connected with Open Cincinnati. And what they wanted a month was very much northwards, you know. So yeah, so we've been working really hard on these matters. You see, but let me say this though. Sometimes the way we read some of these things is not very good. Even the best coaches have failed at different places. Is that not true? So you see, it's not an exact science of 1 + 1 = 2. How many coaches has Chelsea had for the past since 2010? Who knows? Chelsea. Those of the Chelsea fans. It doesn't mean the coaches, the managers of Chelsea don't know anything. It doesn't mean that. Real Madrid, how many coaches have they had for the past 10 years? About 9. You see, so sometimes the way some of you present things is not really fair. Unless you don't know what's happening in football globally. Flamengo is an old club. They've had 23 coaches.
Etu mu say papa togui anwuna na wadwa no wadwa papa ohini bu mfunsunira ohini bu fui isan say oso watenchen na otie comment ya na free supporters ni media for no oba na che say yenye fair to them intime ye ka bibia for house of folk ho a yentena se ne yenhwe enema oba ye wo ye ma house of folk na ninsem no kan ne de edoso na awie isi nkonwa a ye benya abotre ye wurewura mu ye pa na ososo a wantimi ankopie adwumadi na ase no wate nsem e course nwura e wo eye annual general meeting a has a folk eye nwura e wo nato ho no mu no ye de ho nsem so e de abro na owura Vincent Odote so wasoso akasa awia ye ne mu hia e bride scoreboard adwumadi ne brɛ mu no ye de nyina e de bebro na wo hu se ne eno so esi etie yɛmfɛ ni the senior national team the Black Stars of Ghana for aswe ya meno kasei ɔmo akɔkɔpɛ mo United States of America ɔmo ya ho sisi e de atwan ankofa kansi anyankopɔn ya adoma coming Saturday against Mexico eba so no e wo hɔ no mu na meno kasei de players makoma players e from no ɔmo nyina timi akɔkɔpɛm e wo Black Stars aswe na aka players mienu ano mu ntimi gonkɔpɛm e hɔ no ne no e Abrantie Kudus Muhammad ene Jerome ɔmo na ntimi gonkɔpɛm na meno kasei Abrantie Jerome ene Kudus Muhammad akɔkɔpɛm Black Stars aswe ya omo training session anu anigu so a wo hwe wo kasamfoni ni so no omo ay ready say nyankopon ya adoma coming Saturday ebro omo ni Mexico e dey ankofa kan say hye so no omema se dey etumi aba oman Ghana anim na bibibia akoyi e dey amom omo wi an Tuesday on the 17th omo ne United States of America US enso bebo another ankofa kan say ansana omo ja place na omo akɔkɔpɛm mo various class say dey next weekend no omo betimi akosi akan e dey ama clubs a omusi akan ede ema wo mu na enuna ye de to anim ka cho se players ni bi aprepra nyankopon ya adom ama omo injury no enhye da nye serious bia ene mpanifo kire mu a sa players no se coach mu selection a omo ready se two friendly matches se we anim double header no omo timi so agina gopama so esi akan ede ama oman Ghana Abrantie da na lamate no ne ho akan sanso na Lenza da Juku no so ne ho atumi akan ne mpanifo kire mu a mrantie mienu no eye bibia to yi a ometumi agina mo siakan e de ama eye oman Ghana sanso na Osman Bukari onso na wapra but ne benefo chire mu se omo injury no enhye danye so serious a e che se omo ntumi emmo but yeso intelligent ya peke e wo grounds ne che se emranche nya de so ometumi siakan ni bi e de ama oman Ghana bra ye bebo against Mexico against US nyame adoma memenda ene eda epenada yemfi Black Stars aswe na afi yemfi ani chira manane ne hwe de ekoso amanane a enei okokopiem ewo eye Birmingham City for aswe ya former Manchester United captain former England player Abrantie Wayne Rooney enei empanifo apa no se nei wono na head coach emfama eye Birmingham City Boboku no na Abrantie Wayne Rooney ye nyina kai a na one Boboku ani dini Derby County ena na ye adwuma ofri Derby County no odina ni chire mu ewo US ene DC United enso ekodi eye dwumadi e wono na DC United wono no ho na no wa wototo to ne niema na enano mmendai opanini che say wa resign as head coach at the DC United say na wonim de no oba ba yi na me no ka say when Rooney aba be pim Birmingham City a wono mo e ba ye adwuma e wo e ho no mo Arante Hurricane Three Lions for Sahene na okopiem wo Bayern Munich ho anodi na kotene e wo ho na Arante chire mu a Euro 2028 a ebeba so no enema nyina betimi akoyie obeboa ahwe se emfie nan ye wo nanimu no Arante Hurricane chire mu a obetimi abomodin atoto nema ama bibibia timi akoyie esan se ohwe ne modin mu a wo bo no a o ahwodin kakra wo ho no mu a obetumi de aboama England Euro 2028 omo host no ombetumi agye don't forget say enye omo kwa ne host omo ne Ukraine for no na be host tournament ne no ana Arante ne aba betu dwa say ekwam bia so no se host wo England montene so de obebo modin say obeboa no ometumi agye sa trophy no ansa no be retire otumi a retire no ne nsem a Arante Hurricane wono so e de atudwa me de ema ene anope Voice television so Every Hurricane asweye na de ani kire Arante ne din de Messi Greenwood asweye na Messi Greenwood aye kana asemi Arante o se kan de ama England national team no na Jamaica fo kire mu a omunya Arante ne ma ne besi kan de mo a omu pepa say omu use England national team no enya de se omu be frɛ na ma na ba besi kan e de ama wo mu enti ni se nei omu tuminya Arante Messi Greenwood e ma ne besi kan de ma Jamaica national team no a omu ni beji pa eno ne nsɛm a ne Jamaica fo no e de ba be betudwa se emfa ho se we si kan e de ama England national team no se ne omu sunya no no besi kan de ma wo mu a omu so ani e beji e wo ho no mu de di wi wa ma no ne nsɛm no former AC Milan player Filippo Inzaghi ne na me no ka say Filippo Inzaghi na je say obo adwuma pa enei wakochi AC Milan wakochi Vienza wakochi so many clubs ne na me no ka say de boboko a wono ewo Italian Serie A no mo no so ne man shedan ko yie ma no Salernitana eno mu chem say Filippo Inzaghi omo afa no emfie miensa so mekochi boboko no emfa mo no mo tena say omo hwe mu no omo se papa ne mapa bi woni mu a obetumi aboa ama Salernitana boboko no edumi afa ne ntima pa ede afra nti nei Filippo Inzaghi benifo afa no as a head coach a wono ene kwa kokuchi boboko a ne dine Salernitana ewo Italian Serie A no emu yenyina Filippo Inzaghi nsem ne so na no peti bite bobo no ewo Morning Voice so no yemfa ne nyina nsi na afi morning show no entimi nto aso emfama medin ede Paul Napoleon Ajumatimi Frame Sports President kai se ne ebo 1 pm a yene mu behia ne de scoreboard dwumadie no atumi ede abro nene ensem wo ho e wo scoreboard dwumadie no so nti 1 pm pepepe no eni ehia ne fa dwumadie no enfamro sabe de ken kaya so se hwini ba kope o tinkran so be nsem twiro dwuma 10 years ni am ken ke kodoku kwa keyeska fo ken
wa no ko kwa wontumi nyeska
sisi akwasi no ni ade asisi Ghana wo ya wo yiski ni
sa kokongo a kase kuadwuma
sekudwuma no ye koko but me fa koko
se wankofo mo koko mo niska kase kuadwuma
ode since na na se me mra obeba masase
me do be kodo
do me hwese mitimi akudua koko kakra me dua bare kakra brode kakra baji kakra nko me scoping
okay
so
never bad
di by 6 months to 1 year no mitimi nya banji kakra minya brode kakra minya menken kakra dua bru so na aba se bindi su gumu a na aba
next farming
sana maye okru kakra
anwa kakra
thank you
jene kakra
thank you
mako kakra
intini be kakra no utu ani hwa me hanu a mi koye farming kakra na mabaye media kakra
media no kra there my emphasis I have my cancer
and cancer I can't see who na my emre
and emre
my emre nse me as me nya code
okay
thank you my emre me nya code but say na hu nko ade
my emre be very fine
na kwasi enra no obi bisa me
okay then it's not the end
yes
until it is okay
nya cheche enra obi bisa me question bi say menam se mapon adwuma ne bia me kofi na se makohu bibia eye oman japade na se ese ya
wanka ho asema wo ye mamoyefo One share my any enjoy a mammoy for. In Tigana, hire MPs or mere mammoy for.
Okay.
Your ministers or mere mammoy for.
Okay.
Because they overlook those things.
Okay. And there were DCs,
Almost your mammoy for.
Assembly members.
Omunina. There will be all. Yes. Until when you see something which belongs to Ghana, I say, no one to me and say, I'm on one year. Now overlook her, be a traitor. And when you are a traitor to a nation, that is why you are the ordinary Ghanaian.
When you're ordinary.
What's it?
When you're ordinary. So how would I mean, best politicians make Kamayati? Ordinary Ghanaian. Which ordinary Ghanaian?
Paul, Parliament
and I just say police and police attire. Uniform in the mouth differentiating between me. No.
Yeah, we are
pay.
Sure.
It is ordinary because they can also use honorable members. MIA.
Thank you.
Yeah, talk about the
honorable Paul.
Thank you. From henceforth, call me honorable.
All right. I'm not that sure, but part of the horribles.
No.
Okay. All right, I'm going to put my easy and I the one cut and napos and famo and nana pay. I'm going to and seminal if we in Crata who don't ever and nana pay over a daybreaker, some other anymore with a picture of Dampare lobbied for IGP job through Goro Boys. Why Anna Eka say, okay. George Akufu Dampare Infuni and Edahaya say he lobbied for IGP job through Goro Boys. Who are the Goro Boys? Or more, they are in government. LGBT government confused as Parliament lays boots to pass bill. Educationist falls Akufu Addo for praising Aduchum. Akufu Addo lives for America, speaks on democracy and security. We from the daybreak this morning. Daybreak, if we daybreak money, acquire the Macrata, the air to us and pay Eddie Amau from the daybreak. And also a crata yatudin. It's a daily graphic. If we daily graphic, so if we daybreak, so about daily graphic. So daily graphic, I say there anymore. Or say national service scheme ready for autonomy. And 115 billion Ghana cedis goes into education since 2017. SHS's take 12.96 billion Ghana cedis, says the president. OSP, FBI investigates it here. Give us mandate to purchase food for students. CHAS demands from government. The free SHS and say you say you near CHAS for so air cano and no. They are somehow casting a slur on the free SHS policy. From the daily graphic, into every daily graphic, more young crata for and so emu, yeah, crata for more and anopaya, crata that was the Ghanaian Times. Or say, STEM education, government targets Ghana as leader in Africa, rolls out programs for groundbreaking projects to achieve goal. Nyaho Tamaklo Nunu Mensa urged government to address social unrest ahead of 2024 election. 61 aggrieved customers of former Gold Coast Securities picket. But SEC appeals for car. FC confiscates assorted bushmeat from chop bars traders. GHS records 4,719 mental health cases in 6 months. So from the Ghanaian Times, they are called a business analyst. Business analyst this morning was the GJA Mons with Kufuor. 1.3 billion Ghana cedis paid so far to clients of Gold Coast. Inflation to go down in Q4 2023. Eases to 38.1 in September 2023. Free SHS has saved 1 million school dropouts. Akufo-Addo and Eka say, customer service week, net visit Suhum market. Okay, the free analyst Mona Yanko Krata and in the Clarion. The Clarion has somebody that anyone pay or say, close ranks and work harder. Don't be solely contingent on Alan Chamantin's departure from NPP. NDC members told. We will show Ernest Addison what hooligans do. Ayaraga, Akufo-Addo MPP are not prepared to give out power easily. Joshua Alabi and Okase, we will drag BOG governor to parliament. Kwame Agboja and also Okase was minority chief whip or say chairman Sabonsu and minority chief whip governs Kwame Agboja Omufoni and Edahonomo. Yes, I and twas from the Clarion Yanko the Searchlight. Searchlight anymore and a pair sama Edaho Okasa Efa newborn babies to get Ghana card next month. But we are say Kwesi Aqua stands with Israel, and Ayensu Starch Factory was a wonderful initiative, says Alan Kojoche Mantin. Resource the National Service Scheme well to support socio-economic development of the country. Urban Babin. Road Safety Authority orders to digitize transport sector. If we don't exercise restraint, we will finish presidential primaries without a strong party to break the 8, Sir John Wants NPP. UTV management failed to act professionally. Kwabena Frimpong and also as a national service scheme to be upgraded into an authority. President Akufo-Addo and also so from the Searchlight, every Searchlight Sony and every Searchlight Sony the Delhi Ghanaian Guide. Evacuate Ghanaian citizens from conflict zones immediately. Alan Chamatin to government. September inflation falls to 38.1% from 40.1%. Ghana spends over 100 billion cedis on education in 7 years. President Nana Akufo-Addo and also Eka say, "Every Delhi Ghanaian Guide money and kokrata from every krata, yeah, kokrata from one. Krata, yeah, the air was your Delhi Guide. Now, Delhi Guide as my day anymore. Say, Nana, NPP bigwigs storm Teresa's 1 week. FBI probes Cecilia Abena-Dapa. 13 hospitalized over food poison. Akufo-Addo touts education record. And also that Delhi Guide anymore. The Supreme newspaper this morning. Also Ghana Gas hands over 3-unit classroom block to Trey Town SHS in Ketu South. UPSAVC ignores court, illegally develops Mpehwasem land. Ghana's future would have been in danger without free SHS. Abuakwa North ambulance routine for 8 months over faulty injections. Drama in court as Cecilia Dapa fights Martin Pebu over unfair media commentary. The New Crusading Guide. The junction between National Cathedral and affordable housing projects. And also UPSA Vice VC ignores court, goes ahead to develop Mpehwasem land. Brainsfield committed to protecting Ni Dodu Clotte family properties. IGP tape, Superintendent JB Asare commits perjury. Accusers make U-turn at in-camera hearing. Bring Apostle Buahen to court, even if he requires an ambulance. Secondly, High Court orders. Akufo-Addo touts investment in education, says record is unmatched. So from the New Crusading Guide, you have the Meridian. The Meridian and pay or say FBI joins OSP's probe of Cecilia Dapa's U.S. assets. Extra Jebidonko orders Annette. Our record in education unmatched, says Akufo-Addo. Koka cautions MPP over attacks on Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Into way, and some hodo, Addo, one crata hodo no, ade ba ejaso ene anapay. Na yenya awie ni say yem fasida anapay fama onyamedi for ojabofo say ono so boy achidom edejumedi de ebro. Ochina onyamedi for ojabofo betenase ewo eye enkran pomponi mantam mu. Ensawom dobro ena obetenase. Na unya edu dobro main lorry station one as a bus stop one unya African musi na o de taxi rank ko ho o se ko onyamedifo ojabofo taxi drivers na obia e de obekọ we dey want motor riders no so e kwan na ho motor riders no so nchen ka cha so ko onyamedifo ojabofo obia e de ebekọ ama niam so atumi aye ye ho koduru a ye de eye nua hini na haban ne nubra nankasa na ye de sayare ntinya aye apinisie adwendwen kodana ohaw ne amane ne nyina no fa ne nyina kokoda onyamedifo ojabofo wo de say spiritual ana aye physical sika na ntena won se madwuma na nkoyi don't worry hwe na kira kwan na obons eni abekoyi e de ama frɛ no na ge direction ekɔ na so ye honom 0248192007 ana 0248292951 ara roma ene de dwumede ye de ebro memejafo no aya krado e wa ha sei but ma me ntwa me homra me ba madawo madi e de akyerɛ na fe ye de nkomo no e de ahyɛ so ne ahwɛ nne ensema hodo a apiepie de obonkata hodo mu ye di emu enkomo me ba sesia
onyankopɔn hyira no ɔnyɛ ɔkɛse mo ankasa mo de hye wɔ gyabɔfo na sabre wo hwɛ me ɔkasafo ni so yɛn hyɛ ne nso sɛ ɛna ɔhwɛ me ɛna ɛyɛ awada ɔkyena ɛyɛ fiada na ɔkyemfie no yɛ atenase kɛseɛ wɔ nkran pumpuni mountain ne me wɔ dobro sabre sɛ wo hwɛ me wɔte sɛ bi a tema ahyama ne ne mpatam dodo wa na wo hwɛ me mepakyɛ mo a mo akra nuwa mo nso a mo circle carnation mo nso a mo hwɛ me ɛwɔ akyem mota baabi a wo pɛ sɛ wo ba nyankopɔn yadom a wɔkyen fie na yɛ atenase kɛseɛ wɔ dobro no mɔbɛfa nsan mo kaa na wasi wɔ dobro bus stop osi dobro bus stop a taxi blank bi wɔ bus stop wɔ no na fa taxi ne bi sɛ wɔn drop wɔ gyabɔfoɔ aso ɛyɛ taxi driver ne de wɔbɛba hɔ mepatɔ nyankopɔn yadom a ɛda a ɛyɛ wɔkyena ɛyɛ fia da ɛnɛ yɛ awo a wɔhwɛ no wɔkyen fie no mɛtena sɛ yɛ sunsun adwuma yɛdi sunsun asɛm ɔbɛ bi na wɔyale ɛtwerɛ ɛdam diabetes wankasa mo nso na pressure ɛwɔ so diabetes wɔ so stroke yadeɛ na aka ho nipa bi anasɛ wankasa ɔde akyina no nura ɛnkɔ ɛne ogyabɔfoɔ na mehyia nyankopɔn yadom a ɛyɛ wɔkyena friday na na wɔhwɛ me na ɛyɛ awada wɔkyen fie kae sɛ wo ne me bɛba bɛhyia for how ne bra ne brade na me so nso wo sa wɔ how ne mfɛ ma wo mepakyɛ wo hwɛ me ɛnɛ yawo ya wɔkyen fie ya wadwuma sɛm na nkɔ yie sika na tɔn sama na ahye wo sika sɛm ayɛ bi si basa wabɔ mpa ya yɛ fast na wonya solution me patɔ brɛ wo gyabɔfoɔ ɛnkyɛn yɛbɛm wɔ akwankyerɛ ama saa wɔ haw no to atwa ne yɛama wɔ haw no no pomesi brɛ nyankopɔn yɛadom a ɛyɛ wɔkyena friday ana wohyia me memene nda nso mesan so ɛwɔ ɛyɛ ɛnkra pompuni mantam ayi a yɛde nyame yɛadom a ɔkyen fie ɛnɛ a wɔhwɛ me ɛnɛ yɛ yɛawada wɔkyena yɛ fiada hyia me wɔkyena ɛwɔ ɛyɛ ɛnkra pumpuni mountain ɛwɔ dobro na sɛ wobɛhyia me onyankopɔn nam so ama ɔhaw no to betwa sister ɔnsa ɔtɔn adeɛ ne yɛntɔ sika ne tɔn nsɛm so ada yɛbɛtɔ ne sika no ahye wabraba na yɛnkokohwi ase abrante bi tie ne wɔyɛ adwuma a onya de sɛ 5,000 a 50 million na wɔnya no sɛ sika ne nhye ya sika foforɔ ɛma ɛgye sɛ n'adwuma esizi ma sika ne hye ansa amu abraba yɛ bi si basa ntumi nkɔ w'anim the company for see if the baako ekɔ mmiɛnsa ɛnan enum ɛsɛ ɔkɔ akɔsi edu nanso wodie deɛ wonyanya one na step 1 waka hɔ na saa deɛ na firi nsɛm amu asan ba bɛ start zalo branyame boa wɔkyen fie no ɛbla bɛhyia me wɔn kran pumpuni mantam odobro kɔba yɛ sunsun dwuma bi te sɛ obi na dwuma sɛm nkɔ so wopɛ sika pɛ sɛ wɔ sika sɛm mpagya ho ablabɔ nkɔ so wode ka ɛwɔ bank wakɔgye no bi ama ayɛ wo ka mepatwɔ bla woto ayɛ ntɔ yɛ wade a yɛfrɛ ne market kɔ a yɛde protect adwuma bi a w'adwuma no a woyɛ no wode w'ani kan na ɛto adeɛ wode w'ani kan na ɛyɛ adwuma no ɛdama bɔnsamfo anya kwan bɔ wura w'adwuma no yɛ sɛ onyame yɛadom a wɔkyena friday ɛne me mmra mehyia ɛwɔ nkran pumpuni mantam wɔ dobro anopa by 9 to anwumere 9 no ojabofo aye seated hwe nyankopon ma wo hawa hodo dam so kai se ho no ye yisu haban enubre nua hene ana yesu study ho amna di adwuma wo ban so aka se council fee no 300 Ghana cedis 300 Ghana cedis nechi no obabu ho because ye hu bibi ye bu se wi a ade e ba no se ye madalesh na wo nipa na be ye amo ha na timi afiri oso nti wo ba bo ho e wo sika semfem yade na ade ba na yesunsum yade a wo no maduro bi a yade ne nko wo ba ye be hwe sunsum ayebusa baby a yade ne firi de be da ne afiri so na ho ato nyankopon won hira na onya okase se eda echina sore waka empenifo se wote fa kwa wote wade so ne mimna mehia na Ewurade nyankopon fa me so na omwa wo na so di aseda ma nyankopon Ewurade ma so ma ne ma nyina nsu ye peace no ade so say shalom bye bye
only friend no ana
Onyankopon hira no onya okase mu akasa mo de hye wo jabofo na sabre wo hwe me okasafo ni so yan hya ne nso se ena wo hwe me ena ya wada ochina eye fiada na ochimfie ne ya transe kase won kran pumpuni mountain ne mi wodobro sabre se wo hwe me wo te se dia tema ashama ne nempatam dodo wa na wo hwe me pacho mu amwa akra nuwa monso amwo circle carnation monso amwo hwe me awo achimota ba bia wo pese wo ba nyankopon ya adoma wo chimfie na ya transe kase wo dobro no mo be fansa mo ka na wasi wo dobro bus stop o si dobro bus stop wa taxi blank bi wo bus stop wo na fa taxi ni bi so ma drop wo jabofo aso ye taxi driver ne de wo be ba ho me pacho nyankopon ya adoma eda eye wo china eye fiada na ya wo a wo hwe me wo chimfie no me transe yesunsun badwuma ye di sunsun masam obabi na wo yale etwere edam diabetes wankasa mo so na pressure e wo so diabetes wo so stroke yale na aka ho ne pa bi anasa wankasa de akina no no enko ene ojabofo na me hia nyankopon yadoma eye wo china friday na wo hwem na ya gwada wo chimfie kai sa one me baba be hia for how ne bra na me so so sa wo how ne mfema me pa cho wo hwem ene ya wo ya wo chimfie ya waduma sam ne enko yi sika na ton sama na ahye usika sema ye bisi basa wa bompa ya ye fast na unya solution ne pacho bra wo jabofo enchen ye bemu akwankyere amasa wo ha no to atwa ne ya ma wo ha na no pomesi bre nyankopon yadoma eye wo china friday ana wo hia me memene ndanso mesan so ewo eye enkrampopuni mantam ayi edinyame yadoma wo chimfie ene a wo hwe me ene ye ya wada wo china ye fiada hia me wo china ewo eye enkrampopuni mantam ewo dobro na so be hia me onyankopon na me so amo ha oni to betwa sister onsa otun ade ne yento sika ne ton nsam so ada ye beto ne sika no ahye wa baba na yinkuku hia se ablante ni tie ne wo ye adwuma onya de se 5000 50 million na wonya no se sika ne hye ya sika foforo ema e se na adwuma esizi me sika ne hye ansa amu ablaba ye bi se basa ntumi nko wanim the company for see if the back ekomi enu miensa enan enum ese okwakosi edu nanso de wonyanya wana na step 1 waka ho na saa de na firi nsama mo asan ba be start zalo branyame boa wachifie no ebra be hia me won kran pumpuni mantem odobro wo ba ye yesunsun djuma bi te se obi na djuma sam nkoso wo pesika pese wo sika sam empeja hu abla bon nkoso wo de ka ewo bank wakoji no bia ma ye oka me ba chobla wo tun ayento ye wade ye friend market kwa ye de protect adwumade adwuma na wo ye no wodi wani kan na eton ade wodi wani kan na ye adwuma no edama bonsamfo anya kwa abobra adwuma ne ye se onyame yadoma wo china friday ene me na mehia e won kran pumpuni mantem odobro eye anopa by 9 to anwumre 9 no ojabofo ye seated hwe nyankopon ma wo hawa hodo dam so kai se ho no ye yisu haban enubere nua hene ana yesu study ho amna di adwuma wo ba nso aka se council fee no 300 Ghana cedis 300 Ghana cedis nechi no obaboa ho because ye hu bibi ye busa wi a ade a eba no say ye madalation na woni pa na be ye amo ha wona timi afiri osunto wo ba aboa ho e wo sika semfem yale na ade ba na yesunsum yale a wono maduro bi a yale ne nko wo ba ye be hwe sunsum aye busa baby yale ni firi ye be dan ye firi so ma ho ato nyankopon won hira na onya okase se eda echina sore waka empenifo se wote fa kwa wote wa de so ni mimna mehia na Ewurade nyankopon fam so na omwa wo na so de aseda ma nyankopon Ewurade ma so ma ne ma nyina nsu ye peace no ade so say shalom bye bye
Oni freni mu ana efini mo frasinu ohun ade edo yesoni sa ansana wanatia wayedi usemina nyamini wamani esusi oni freni mu ana
onyankopon hira no onya okase mo akasa mo de hye wo jabofo na sabre wo hwe me okasafo ni so yan hye ne nso se ena wo hwe me ena ya wada ochina eye fiada na ochimfie ne ya transe kase ye won kran pumpuni mountain ne me wodobro sabre se wo hwe me wo te se bi ya tema ashama ne mpatam dodo wa na wo hwe me pacho mo amwo akra nuwa monso amwo circle carnation monso amwo hwe me awo achim mota ba bia wo pese wo ba nyankopon yadoma wo chimfie na ya transe kase ye wodobro no mo be fansa mo ka na wasi wodobro bus stop osi dobro bus stop wa taxi blank bi wo bus stop wo no na fa taxi ni bi so ma drop o jabofo aso ye taxi driver ne de wo be ba wo me pacho nyankopon yadoma eda eye wo china eye fiada na ya wo awo hwe me wo chimfie no me transe ye sunsun madwuma ye di sunsun masam obabi na wo yale etwere edam diabetes wankasa mo so na pressure ebe also diabetes wo so stroke yale na aka ho ne pa bi anasa wankasa de akina no mu enko ene ojabo fom na me hia nyankopon yadoma eye wo china friday na wo hwe me na ya gwada wo chimfie kai sa wo ne me baba be hia for how ne bra na me so so sa wo how ne mfema me pa cho wo hwe me ene ya wo ya wo chimfie ya waduma sam ne enko yi sika na ton sama na ahye usika sama ye bisi basa wa bompa ya ye fast na unya solution me pacho bra wo jabofo enchen ye bemu akwankyere amasa wo ha ono to atwa ne ya ma wo ha na no pomesi bre nyankopon yadoma eye wo china friday ana wo hia me memene ndanso me sanso ewo eye enkran popuni mantam ayi a yedinyame yadoma wo chimfie ene a wo hwe me ene ye ya wada wo china ye fiada hia me wo china ewo eye enkra pumpuni mountain ewo dobro na se obe hia me onyankopon na me so amo ha oni tubetwa sister onse otun ade ne yento sika ne ton nsam so ada ye beto ne sika no ahye wa baba na yinkuku hia se ablante bi tie me wo ye adwuma onya de se 5000 50 million na wonya no se sika ne nhye ya sika foforo ema eje se na adwuma esizi me sika ne hye ansa amu ablaba ye bi se basa ntumi nko wanim the company for see if the back economy enum enan enum ese okwakosi edu nanso de de wonyanya wana na step 1 waka ho na saa de na firi nsama mo asan ba be start zalo branyame boa wo chimfie no ebra be hia me won kran pumpuni mantem odobro wo ba ye yesunsun dwuma bi te se obi na dwuma sam nkoso wo pesika pese wo sika sam empeja hu abla bon nkoso wo de ka e wo bank wakogi no bia ma ye wo ka me pa chobla wo tun ayento ye wade ye friend market kwa ye de protect adwumadi awadwuma na wo ye no wodi wani kan na eton ade wodi wani kan na ye adwuma no edama bonsamfo nya kwa abobla wadwuma ne ye se onyame ya doma wo china friday ene me na mehia e won kran pumpuni mantem odobro eye anopa by 9 to anyumre 9 no ojabofo ye seated hwe nyankopon ma wo hawa hodo dam so kai se ho no ye yisu haban enubere nua hene ana ye yisu study ho na de ye adwuma.
An economist, a Institute of Chartered Economists, who see the bellow, Eddie Nkomo, Abrani, and Sema, your papa, your fire, any penny, Yadina, Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo ede etu edwa enura abra one eye nsentwofo hia na ode ne nsem eto wo monim na o kire mu se ebe ya Dr. Addison se ontumi enhwe ntoto niam yi a on resign na the way a niam esi aircraft no nso no ono ne hunu se niam esisi emre ahodo a ema kudita esisi wo Ghana ha sei ene ne akoso ama kudita ekokoso e was some parts of Africa nso no ohun se sa niam na nyina ekoso e wo Ghana ene enti was a ban etumi ye na obetumi aye nyina with me here Yura Francis Bonzi communication officer Emma man for more Upper West Akim Adeso and Ofri our becamensa and a pay. Eja matching. Boko dear. All right. Yenya Bema are on us from the side of the NPP, no, so it's on the way coming. But for now, I'm Pessia Kokoshe, the Yetie, and Smahodwa, Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo, Ade Etuja, and Ra Abra One Yura, Nono Mensa, and then Central for Asia. Na Yentie, Sa Asemino, na Yuria Afe, Yasan Abba, near Babidi, Emu and Komo. Inflation a drop from 40.1 to 38.1, which is a near air koye, but with a drop no. Say ena eka efa near ye papa ya offer Nyaho Tamaklo and so eka. You be din komo enana pa intimo feeling ena aha a voice television and so Jumadi atudin said the morning voice and pay mede ebro. Young go tie Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo near Sisia.
Experience in the armed forces, which was very eventful. I have had a taste of a couple of coup d'etats as well. I was around during the brutal murder of 3 judges and the military officer. And I have personally been involved in a coup d'etat. Therefore, I am convinced that good governance, anti-ethnocentrism, honesty, probity and accountability, anti-corruption, and integrity of a political leadership, when demonstrated, can keep the soldiers in their barracks. We need to be alert, knowing that there is constant military overthrows in Africa. You all know it. The reason, or the very reason, why these coup d'etats are happening in Africa are also being experienced in.
Okay. Enti ene a woti ye papa ye ofa ye nua pani Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo and odin nsem we etudwa all can about the crisis ekoso most parts of Africa ama yehu coup d'etat hodo na saa niema we nyina ono se ono no wanya the taste of a coup d'etat ne ekoso wo Ghana ane ne ekoso miamia hodo nyina no oya alive into hunu sa niema ne nyina na ohunu se enema ama coup d'etat sisi wo parts of Africa no sa niema ne nyina wo Ghana ha nti e wo se nanado etumi atoto niema yi especially the Bank of Ghana governor so wontumi atoto niema nso ono nso be ya on resign because omo ade amanfo akọ aye haship mo nensema okan ya so Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo, a founding member of the New Patriotic Party, has asked the Central Bank Governor, Dr. Ernest Addison, to resign if he cannot work effectively. In an address at a press conference organized by ex-military officers on the topic, the state of Ghana today, Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo also highlighted the distressing prevalence of perceived corruption among political office holders, their unexplained accumulation of wealth, tribalism, nepotism, and a narrow focus on self-interest, particularly within the current administration under President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. In the old age of ours, we don't sleep soundly at night. Ghana has been riddled with perceived corruption of political public office holders amassing unexplained wealth, tribalism, nepotism, and parochial in their interests, especially under this regime under President Nana Akufo-Addo. He said, and I quote, "How do ministers hoard stashes of cash in foreign and local currencies in their homes, acquire properties in prime areas of Accra and other parts of the country, drive the most luxurious cars and live extravagantly, and expect our youth, who remain largely without meaningful employment, to be satisfied?" Mr. Bonzi, this is what our old man is saying. Yeah, to told the inflation drop and what is this man not being said? Huna o huena why na so person can hear anything na emanika ensema or kan.
Yo, keke, na me fan chia modern and share West TV ahwefo anope. Na me chia omo Upper West Akim constituency. Honorable Bra, ye chia anope. Na ye ba the on program na meka nsem baako mienu a eye ejuma pa ene ejuma din a Honorable Bra e dey see n'ani so a oye ama Upper West Akimfo.
It's yo.
Na keke say mpokura mpo there is a economy nsem dey nka me ntan nka ho asem bi because the nyama akaka akodui I mean them say be sha sekura free eyi omampani ayampi ansa akotu ye say we nti meka ni na afra
kasa meti o omampani akotu ayampi o ba bia mente
meti say omampani ko kan nra okosha head of assisted senior high school
kasa kan amadi ama no yenka no ho asem
good na keke ena me no kase abrabonum etisen asetenam etisen mia mi lecturer professor enim oyo no credifo but MPP akoye party bia we osoro abofo na so de hu ko hye mu kura ombeda no sasabonsa say omonipa ba ko be ka sa asem no em say ejako anansen na ka anansen
ejako
and moya mo sports show no we be say
the party no are full of lies.
Thank you. Nti enya mi wanwa
say over the integrity of the party.
Yeah, and that is creeping into all the appointees. Because the government statistician or what we say na minimum. Me just sure say this time. Say na not time minimum no say no site bi.
Now inflation a 38.1 emanenka.
Every infant 38 point.
So it was 40.1.
Keke ma mi bisa wasem. Time inflation here 40.1%
no. No never can.
Na pure water sachet na 50 pesos no muton.
Me too.
And then inflation no abafom. Me buy the top pure water sachet is the same 50 pesos. Until inflation
is inflation cover does not mean say was any amount was cover.
And no, and a Dr. Mahmoud Baumi akire yen. Also ye ka inflation na Komalata market. Na kotina ho. Na bisa nyama no bo. Enti enye de omo de abetu paper so ha no mo for see professor e de abetu paper so enye no asem na ebeka. De me ne wo yenim e wo market no because say ka inflation na de na ye kan say ye percent nyama bo e ba fom e brobo be ba fom nyado abo be ba fom nkroma bo be ba fom pure water bo be ba fom iron sheet ni bo be ba fom iron rod ni bo be ba fom jene ni bo be ba fom wache aye ton 5 cedis 10 cedis no ene ekoto a e wo say e doso enye no na inflation no. The other aspect in Sunni says economy no ye correct eno anu ubotom mebo a
me tell
enu ti e kan sem no se na obia beti asese na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia akire yen nti keke yem fa nema no baku ene ukomala ata market genia na e ton 10 cedi ana 20 cedi time inflation no ye 40.1% no nebo abafom o ma ti so ene nansa ena madam for be estimate mommy 2 weeks ago say okwakoto electrical cables na abaye wiring keke within 2 weeks spare and then an sakoto cables no which was Monday na price no asesa niama bomatu ente omo tutu niama no boso onso ba be catch say inflation na yeden e ba from na onim the skirmishes are MPP for ye wo ye normal the figures no be to so inflation e ba from answer no be kwakoto mu about ba be to 4th November say 4th November enyo wan so be ka say inflation about 25%. Meanwhile that is not the reality. Enyo wan say you be do 2024 say ba be to about number ka say inflation is single digit. Meanwhile a bag of cement and 90 Ghana no, it is still 90 Ghana cedis.
But he said the inflation for the month of September 2023 fell to 38.1% from the 40.1 reported in August 2023. And according to the figures from the Ghana Statistical Service, both food and non-food inflation also dropped, whilst food inflation declined to 49.4% from the 51.9 reported in August. Non-food inflation also decreased to 29.3% from 30.9 recorded in August 2023. Inflation for locally produced items was also estimated at a rate of 37.3%, while that of imported products were 39.9%. The month-on-month inflation between August 2023 and September 2023 was, however, 1.9%. This is good news. There has been a reduction.
What makes it good? There has been a reduction in what? In the price of goods and services.
Inflation has dropped.
And American. Importation now, aboso kind for a year. Import duties no. Nebo abafom. Ana car ne fan belt na moton wase ono no. Nebo abafom. Say no moton na last month, say no mo sign ton ne. And ekro wan hwe ya obekọ ana nebo asan den akoso. Nti imported inflation dey on. And now Russia and Ukraine were no ejai. So almost a imported inflation from Russia and Ukraine. War no ejai. Take it. They should stop deceiving us because they are traho. Nama boa kosra ma and na men who can say people are out of their businesses. And until inflation na e kosu enam enusu e man krofo djuma eguye no. And now inflation na ba form no. San dubano asa ebesa babaka na. Oh, they say this people should spare us because enya figures now mo dey about 200 now Ghanaians are wide awake. Keke ye ka inflation say na namabo akoso e wo Ghana ha. Me so mo amoton wache kurant mi ntom wache bio. Because onim o nua wache a o hia na ma bebre. O hia aban, o hia ase. Ohia jene, ohia moko, ohia anwa, ohia omo, ohia gas. Sa nema ne bo nyina akoso. Keke, to an extent say many people are business amoye wacha omoton. A gallon of oil move beyond 1,000 Ghana cedis. Sana jenebo, ena bidebo, any gas are what the emia watching. And chobe nua wache na wie no okwakoton omuna na ye 250 Ghana cedis per bag a move akọ 800 Ghana cedis per bag no e ma wentumi antobium. They were out of business. And now mo patch say inflation no akọform no maybe say saa nyama ni nyina no eno so ni bo akọform ana and then e constitute inflation no eno no mo ka won asemi food any non food. Eduane a yedi koye num kwa de yenim say the cheapest nso aye no na mbisa say sachet water ene 50 Ghana 50 pesos ne bo aba foma na ana inflation be asem na omoka eno na pesa ye hu inflation bɛn asɛm ɛna ɔmo ka ɛno na yɛpɛ sɛ ɛho enti sɛ ɔmo bag a yɛtɔn ne bɔ nkɔ fam yɛ asɛ ne bɔ nkɔ fam yɛ eburo ne bɔ nkɔ fam yɛ ne nyinaa saa nneɛma a yɛka yi yɛn titi ne bɔ so yɛ a ɛno inflation bɛn na akɔ fam anaa bi sɛ a yɛkɔ akɔbɔ ɛwɔ bank nsewu no na aba fam enti they should come and tell us what they mean by the inflation has come down because the Komala Atamaketa Dr. Mahmoud Bana, the chairman of the economic management team, Echreyeno, Yekodu wa Nama Yeto Hon Eyagbavi, Lunka Baku, Nibonu, Sura Neko, Ana Tilapia, Onipana Wire fish pond, ye the Aba market, and Unibonaba phone. Ana Agbelika Kura Yachi, Ayeton, Baku, say 1 CD. Nibon Mafome. Enti dem potting and the inflation and nebo abafom. Keke, oko building materials, roofing materials, and the plywood baku nebo esen, iron rod baku nebo esen, cement nebo esen, trowel mason for edi a plaster omu wall omu yes screed no nebo abafom. Keke. Corner cup is as a 2x6 I the board dance baku ni boy saying ain't then inflation and abafum. Take the cost of running business and light bill and also ni abafum. Ana energy now be used e dey run business and abafum. Ana cost of raw materials no nebo abafom. Finished products no as a result of high cost of raw materials no ema finished goods no so then nebo akosro. Until the prices of everything is going up. Until figures were normally too high. In fact, they should not make things for people to be laughing at them. Stand near me, mom find somebody to drive you. Omum jama na yankasa e market na ye make control say oh say the nema no buy then abafom. Okay, food inflation now omoking. What has the government done about it? Until we are with the to a per se, omo per se, then yet to you from Aramibwa. Government deserves to be applauded because inflation no buy then abafom. But Banana Kumia, the former communication director of the MPP, as well as the chief executive officer of STC, Amayeti say. Amamo is a serious business and no thing ayetwi aban ka say ombo e ho ban omba inflation nko fom onye adwuma enu nti sa aban be ye bibia ense say ebo na baso nti say den no pese eche o man pani na na do dan kwakufu ado ankasa ta ma ofre ni meet the press assemble no kan o si mo bia ambo na baso also bia criticizing no say na be year obebo ne humbody sa na ka kire nti say yeah prof abeka kire say inflation no reduce from hefa 41% about 38% yenye o say yenye ye hu ye inflation almost say akofom no it has not reflected in our pocket, it has not reflected in the price of goods and services yen de ye free crow kitwe no enti yen enye contract money na edi wo ho sika enya free ye no buy a ye ton ye dua no eno na ye den ena ye yusu njomra no be train say 18 konko bako of gallon 2 no nebo abafom ana ema fom ye and an upstart sprayer no a ye yusu eno na nebo abafom sa na me nyina e bia bo mafom ye fertilizer nebo e mafom ye enu nti say nyama na omu ye wo Ghana how de omu krafra ma no ne bi bo ni nyina e bia bo mafom ye nti inflation be na reduce nyama me bu boss nyina no at least one time say bako de oh last month nani bo 10 cedis nensu ene de 9 cedis keke last week me ba program ha last month me ba program ha every adesu e ba sec ha 17 Ghana cedis and the same amount na me tia the inflation be na ba fo Inflation about for no can say, oh, last month now buy no, that inflation no, 40 and above percent. Until lorry feno, na 17 Ghana cedis, and then about 38%. Until no lorry feno with a clear 16 Ghana cedis. That means say, ampa, yes, in Yama Boaba phone. But 17 na ejina. Until I send me no more catch. In any case, let's even take it figure by figure, say no more can. Because women said, "Don't look at me now, they are and reflecting what you are double." Okay, in 2016, now inflation, now you say 15.4%. And I'm going to say, I was so doing to bar, man at Tiaba form. Intimate himself from 15%, there would Tiaba form. I was say about 14, and I said 13%. Is that the case today? We are talking about 40, 54, 38. 15 times 2, cry, and get 30. 15 times 2, no, that is 100% increase. Now, aside the 8% aside the count. And you know, as some of them and talk Ghana Faso into Munjai. They should not go and concoct any story or fabricate any story to come and tell us. Keke, never be wa. Yabetumi aye ama ye inflation no abafom. So far as I hear saa nneema no inflation no embafom. That's all the catch so mu ye nso a. So far as inflation no ewo soro honom no ebe ma ye hu say saa nneema no wonye.
Okay.
Keke eduane a ye dua no wo Ghana ha. Sani bo be bafom a efri the quantity of harvest ayaye. And say a brono bedoswa. I will say bro bobe then a bebafum. Next year, who knows Anne? Adentia. Fertilizer, Okian in the Bekakoton in the Bosso. Chemicals are all the best spray, Niboy then Akosu. Keke, even tractor subsidies, I was said, a binding ma equiafon has been reduced to 15%. Until the cost of farming is even very high. Asase na obeko akọ renti anase yebe lisiama no ni bonso aden akoso. Okuani na oye adwuma no ono so no ni cost of living awoso. Enti ama bibia bo woso e di ahokyere kese e na abagana ha no. Enti ne se wo sori na mso msio abaya koye nhemu na statistician and the figures be abetu dwa keke media until say we will have the impact, we will feel the impact of that inflation almost about from no enye no kore ehudu rather say minim say omo aye strategies e dey atu oso mo side the ba be dada Ghana for omo ma inflation cost enko from inflation figures no e ba from a e be ma ya to aba ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because ono the chairman of the economic management team. And the data from 2022 2021 our inflation now 54% in the children. And month then October money away.
October na ewo.
And November you mu kwa to abaye nti nka mu nka say inflation ba be ba fo. Ade no mu ti wo ye last month corona inflation men saying and then November, after how many days no more to abaso no make us Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia adi wa manage the economy nti afa mu ba be dada any inflationary figures.
Nti pen ya wo kan wo ne Dr. Nyahota Maklo adwen with all can say the economic conditions and say the Bank of Ghana governor no ontumi entoto neme he should resign.
Exactly. And there was a last year ba hanom no make cadentia inflation no akoso. Because of money na Ghana Bank of Ghana governor no e print here no e ka ho na inflation no then e cost because
SARS has reduced.
SARS
a proper economic management and ama we nyina e ba
then no manage the other thing that me ma inflation e ko from e say productivity no e cost ra me wa ono so na abegugu Ghana for ndwumen hwe banks a wagu no. And there is no productivity. Minister of Trade and Kasa and Industry and Kasa will join from the business in the way. I'm an free MPP party. And it tells you say aban na kasa no omo ne homebody enti the honest people are ewo MPP mu no one nyina be kwakọ di afafranto echi one apart from the Dr. Nyawota Mekuro eka about the governor of the Bank of Ghana Messi he is a walking contradiction of a ban say be implementing mra ewo Ghana because want to mean country say obi a operating bank obi ti say papa Kwesi Fokuo say na kra mo ka say bi say Gold Coast security so mo kwakọ epiketi obi ti say papa Kofi Amadu sankrofo nyina eye well to do people la omo ya businessmen o se omo deka omo aboka 9 billion Ghana cedis into be gina sa asem so ajomo licenses egu omodwuma they don't deserve to operate as banks now we are supervising over the Bank of Ghana now we so aboka 60.8 billion Ghana cedis esesa wotina ho Bank of Ghana no eye Ghana nyina de yentumi nguno enu nti obakofo na okoye sa adwuma boni adwuma fun adwuma kankan we ya mayenga nsusuaso boni we e wo Ghana ha no ono no say ye hwe na ye ye ni firi ho ono Papa Anderson enti de Dr. Nyawota Mekuro eken mene no eye adwin sanso na de ejako aka no say aprofo nkwa na aka wo MPP mu me no mo nyina ye den adwin
okay
pepe enti no asema omode abetu anu say o ma ko type bibi say ana 78% no mo person mo try na say 38 no person mo
38 no try
we are sure say get typographical mistake
that one is
because on crofo yi o mo to meet the budget crack parliament 800,000 Ghana cedis for the creation of website what to me can say a typographical mistake until say they are 68 and on person mutura na say 48 and 58 non person mutura sign from maybe some say
all right
chiga na down because the price in the whole market no and 38 in the whole market
okay Francis Bonzi ewa ha for the NDC ofri Upper West Akim adeso and our come ho ha say ya no explain komo communication officer Emma NDC Bruna NDC for Upper West Akim. We've been joined by the MPP rep or communication team member national, not a former chairman of a party, but Cecilia or the same position at the atoll at the ama afofraso and here now so and also, but our become communication team or national Emma MPP William Samuel. Good morning.
Good morning, Abema.
Boko there.
Boko Minia.
Who watch you?
Let me tell me, name say, what many studio for very say now from now one no one and your face, no, no friend. No, I be share baby say, oh, Charlie, my idea. Seriously, I'm impressed. Your studio, no, I'm impressed. And both just say inflation there above for Mampa. Many of them, my Asheno, but studio idea, what standard? But very impressive. I mean, Mira, na me kaze o, me ba na me kaze o, o di me ko shato growing. But me ba me hon say, in fact, Duty studio near fe.
That's
pa. I mean, sham.
No, they're doing of our CEO.
Oh, okay. Your friends, I see you. Your friends.
Yes, you.
Come in, member na baso.
I find Mr. Samuel Mafo.
Oh, Samuel Mafo. In fact, krum pa. Seriously, I'm impressed. Most of the big states now at Tiobudin Bono or studio now in Shedan FSC. And I mean, Shano, I had the Juman to say what I say. I invest into it. And I when you host Papa Panzo, I just a well experienced. Oh, yes, I'm impressed. Seriously, what show my studio no show came. Say I come baby. Yeah. How my Tiobudin the thing in a studio, I think that. Na me hu ha no me nhye dan hu wo akonya papa nso ne transfer oh my idea na me nhye we me ne
thank you but just as you came to meet our bra na ono nso kasa no about the drop in inflation here they to Dr. Nyawota Mekuro nsema all about the Ghanaian economy who say the economic challenges near too much and the youth of today no we can't withstand and Dr. Addison so who is going to mean to Tony year, he should also resign. Senebaya Niabekoye. Drop in inflation, my brother is saying, say, I cooked figures, but Mamintil or Sanko Fab or Cheja concerns and Edible Boom, but Cheja is saying, say, the MPP is now a party more or less of lies, I say lies have also eaten into the integrity of the party. Jama Niama and Koyi. I mean, too.
Minia, the betcha I have for na metcha, my national organizer, Nana B, and a pipe baby obia, Yami and Shelpa, na Minia Bema, a been province, see you boast, and also an opine Yami Shan, and a honorable, as you could say, board chair for Gapuha. Papa, and a pipe baby obia, Yami and Shelpa, photo, no so ya diejuma. Minia, economy in India, I believe say President Kra can say Naninji. And so when you have a leader of a kind of cray, Senana situation it's no son or person presenting for me, I know na shame crying, say Unubu na de ninya say okay, ampa enye. Then who are within it, you give you confidence and then obey go the extra mile. Say obey Juma. And for Nanado to admit, it is a good sign. Say your leader or Tima, our name say Nicro for no say a person who and high how. But I know you can't know you are. I did back one amount for Eka, and I say end this for Eka to say me missing brother Timmy Chain Eka. Now me feel say person would die that kind of phone say. Yenya just yenyi kakra yenyi fi kakra ye hunyama yenim se wiase nyina enye tote mena ye wom no obia country bia struggle many about France or the 20th we are Kate nyame ensure bia obia no pai obeba France at the time that was about 2 weeks ago na fuel on better kra na a problem and then or top fuel a liter of fuel for 2 euros. Oh, France. Yandani sa euros, name from Ghana, name say, that's about 28 Ghana city, or say 30 Ghana city. That's for a liter. A liter in a year, we are paying a new 13 city. I am not saying, say, yes, you know me, but the most important thing is, say, yen baby, I top fuel at the same market, and almost on top of it. And this a moment dear no economy sir na yen dear no ewo low down it you tell us say nyama mu yedin bara ban na e bo no modin say nyama bu wo a obey den oba soku sweat me kakra e de amaye economy aye kan obi a struggle no yen nuanum NDC for say Ghana de enye say ye struggle na obisa ho say when they were in power no na issues in maye no them putting power no mutimi ye. When they were in power, ye name say 2009 omu promises omu ban omu beti fuel so drastically. Say me no you can say for any boy di. Omu share your boss omu ba omu beti fuel so drastically. Just say fuel no kra omu di ba and say omu di ba be che yempo. But omu ba ban mo no omu beto mo. Enti o hwe ne omu kan ne na Ghana for nim say yen nuanum NDC for there. All they want to say ombeba power. But nyama omo kan na nyina omo ba omo ntimi nye. Omo share boss omo ba even national health insurance go omo ba omo be no 110 premium. Omo betra ba mo 8 years. Omo am ntimi am mosoda. So omo no ntimi say omo kan nyama na omo kan keke. Omo opportunity no so omo be governor na fe de aye kwaku bachi bidin. Enti economy ne de Option baby a fever from 2017 sena na niama elko near your single digit till COVID by niama the whole world ever survive. And then other countries nipe we am neno Canada no mane UK no mu chese o ma be floodgate I just say e before mumra. That is how, to the extent of suffering now enya free COVID. It's not just the economy, but the human resource, capital, and I say base, so I drop because nipa bebre there if you. Inti, osha economy I manage up to a ne. Out, ye nyama AC, say COVID buy no, a buying say semi crop for be woody, dabi and then economy no more say because the economy is say ya, or nim obey or the economy no be back. But say nipa woody ɛno deɛ na ɛnoa no wontumi nyɛ ho hwee na papai kakra covid baeɛ no yɛkɔ transfer bɛɛ 3 weeks 1 month no papai baeɛ no ɔsɛ okay metromas menim sɛ mo buses no ka ɛsɛ fa nipa 4 and 5 on the road no me sɛ mo mfa 3 because of covid enti mo ankasa mo ntimi ntua ho ka mo ndi sika fa nhyem na mo mfa ntua workers ka STC the same uko other places by your doctors your nurses extra expenditure aban expending here enye easy yeta ma yenua dane ma yenua no ma omuni baby da carnation circle and you know say o kan go start base nti me constituency ne there friends multitude and answer figures no very high because mo kokompe mo carnation mo circle e wo constituency every month na every day na buy my sika if the sika buy the my every month every day see if nua dane ma yenua no ma enye easy. And abaya yes any nyina just to make sure say obe protect you because say you see ye mom duane na omo nko your normal business na omo your social man obi omo gi ne me di we koton ha na che say nipa ne ne ho den e dey asem bebre beba. Government has been able to do that. Ya mansa a what Datus Junction a otutu brode friends say issues you buy no a man ko transfer no ni capital no wakodi enti time a so back no buy the business no sika no wadi awie na na do dankwa kufado e the covid fund e buy say sa akrofo no ye mfa so mase ono bo onya 3300 na 3300 no mame ba eba be start business no bayere no or tutu or ton afi de obaye no or the friend say pineapple e kan ho or the watermelon e kan ho because aban sika na onya ye no po no kona nim sin ni capital nanka or the tutu bayere no aban asona se yeti ya nim say ye mantem NDC for covid fund omunya bi no yes, because randomly I know NDC candidate of the air me born in the actual na friend who minim say onim no so onim very well NDC parliamentary candidate ewa kra onya bi onya 6500 after any first me born in the but me din be mo and minim say me born in the so you don't even need the number from me because onim very well and also a communicator you know the cost stations behind the scenes so I come say ampa say can dey ono onya bi the cost studio ni kan on person head obeka ho bi because on person be nyanchum say ebia MPP for pen ya mom but ono bo na ye no nwanwa say o apply no onya bi so I'm saying say say can nyina e sika e be bo economy ni from because your reserve e wo ho nyina e say you tambra ni yemfam boga na fo hu ban and say na your running family no and that sebi na oyire no ma hu echi omo a ana say omo hu mfa omo a bebia e so konye sika bia so wo sika kra wo beje na oje na otumi di omo ko hospital na omo hu nta omo wia omo ba ye djuma di aboa wo no wanya kwan den etia basically that is what the president has done and nothing the whole world e born about to say covid ne there or one of the African presidents omo born about to say look on chance I don't know any serious and sana may invest into it.
But with all our kinds of president the people are still crying.
Yeah. So I am saying say tell me get no. And then the 3 days madam Fubi the second one na so called rented down. Rented down the no. No one be survive to the end of this month no. E say obimbo no. So to say. But it does not mean say ahunche na onim so obekọ ahunche onim very well but baby odi ni ye ni man omuti beto so very important so to say so odi ni sika na nyina ko dey akọ rent dan no as see you need just about 2500 bia on the manage it to the end of the month let us say why the odi ni salary na ka ahunta dey start dey back kra so that is how we run a country on chen say me ni sika ananse me ni me ma omo go tra omo wo fa chen ana omo papa ni wasifie na ohuto kra wi a ansa na why den why rent dan ko fa omo it doesn't happen anywhere or your parent and now your papa na sana obu akonta it will be difficult for you to manage your home enti o rent dan we no this month the best offer but at least ni yere ni ma omo nim say me pia na I about 6 o'clock I even na me ko I have a home to go And that is what basically the president has done. Until a bus and million now rented, then he let him say this matter the Ahunchra into no so why then. Sikana kra omunya enro ano omukoto gari ni neme bi amutime there omunu say this matter the gari ni the omberry sort matter. But the most important thing is omo gari ni na this matter from next month airco you know gari no say this month omo we for olonka next month e ba 2 olonka and no na do dan kwaku fado aye no it is say ye beti ye ho asese problem ni ba ye yaye no papa na so ye yaye enti esi nya botre na ye nyina ye nko ya ye ko adwuma enfam one because my village na me ko school no ye makwan ya because bomb papa of village ni ya je funu ye funu na ye mbisa se papa onya ahe na ye nim no se ye bie school kwan ya o si mo mbeje na mo mfa nko na mo nko twam school fees na mo mfa bi nhye mo till me ba friend say oduma se krobo me ba no aso biom na ma ba den abesra mo. And that is how you run a home. And that is how you run a family. And that is how you run a government. Say, Ghana for whom a touchy man, you are finished because the taxes now back. Now then, oh dear, a chunk and now they are your rules and now they are any obey. I won't tell you the Abba, but a important and say, President and Chancellor, you answer. Donald Trump yet tonight because of COVID. I'm going to say one managing here because the first say, I'm more reserve bigger than Ghana. Until Adena. From the one a president can say, okay, distancing. Then you say, car in NEPA 5 and I say, rules are 2 and 3. And then on yes, and from protection in America for a woo baby. So, I want you to on one Casanga Adjatum. But you see, oh, say, Obino be Kwa. Now, what besides say, none then you see. Sort must say, and I want you to buy no Ghana for baby, episode say, na see you COVID no papa yes say but typical of ye no man do for no there person be bomb tokro as ade no kra omunim say look amomo time na sa COVID kra by any ho kra no ontimi my electricity otuma say otimi ne ma bebro wa ekwan kra ahia na otimi ye wo Ghana so otuma say so and then obia be yarea ba no obia soya se no de agina baby pa na and it is time for us to say ye be adwuma na ya baby ai ko fasika ne free yen ye nya kakaka de gum na ochire bi emergency situation ba ye nya bi de aye adwuma o say hey I say papa no fa ne nyina ma ene yendi ene na odi ene na ochire na o san yare bi ma then odi be ko hospital so menia economy ni de yenim say it is not in a best of shape. But near woman say, none then see ye, none then assembly buy no, then ye, Danny D, Sky D, you know, your mama, extra sorry.
Ensure I'm going to chair electricity now.
But Ghanaians are paying for. You pay for because tomorrow you don't know. You are paying back to where you took it from. And no, yes. No, Minia, Vyasima away. You see, Vyasima away,
WHO cramp was a COVID na kaze sia ko no ababe kan won tie mfa ne sa
you ababe kan sia mfa ne sa so it means that you need to plan emergency you see
plan baby
say you benya reserve bia
the emergency situation na won say emergency situation is you tua kasa yen yeda
on tua kasa say say yare na be kan ho so it means that in our planning no it should be there. Say na ene afi na ye ka say ye planning say dialysis ye nuanu ma say bi omunya kidney problem ma omko kolebu na afi de ye planning say ye say nya fund bi a e be kita for it na be ya omunye bi because me nua madam for pa is going through that and every week bi I have to spend 18 good hours in Kolebu every week. Masa na me go hospital na mo delay me 1 or 2 hours kana me boyfu na 6 hours 18 hours in a week no Kolebu abedani o second home. Obe free 10 p.m. Obe yam be unyama wie na by 12 a.m. no nobody nesi so 4 hours to 4 a.m. Eyi na wie so transit kakra na ogina home kakra enti obe be fie no be 6 so 6 hours na make can is more than that. What I say occur 3 times in a week. Afena sesi ano enamfufo last 1 month ma organizing enamfufo we raise about 40,000 just to help him because only be says I drain the brand senior brother or one in the senior brother and your baby class is ahead. What am I saying? So am I entrance na nia ya and net dialysis e dia sema ba good family bebre obeku say pojo gojo ni omo be di kra homo ni bi no it is sa yare no because onu ewu obeye den obekunu ana obeboa no enti Yanko trans na COVID here, trans here, na video one time be na video COVID chobia because we must run a system and plan say henceforth COVID chobia no kwa free because you were fund for it. And that is the direction now. Your friend said yeah planning say it should be like that. Say na be ya enko ye say dialysis dey ya afi na ye fan one drink. No.
Doctor na tamoklo kano. Who want say he is speaking like a tired old man.
Me, Nyame who say, and I know him very well. Me, what the number?
I know.
Yeah, I know him very well. But Nyame can say, "Yen cannot cross kakra as politicians." No. You know, baby, I feel by. Etika, kasa yo baba as senior citizen, no.
Yes.
As senior citizen, what do you tell the people? Oh, Cecilia enkoye. But yen can say ye free ha, and ye buy ye free cocoa, and ye ananti bedu, everyone say in someone. A kaka cry a bedu a cry. It means you no more hold on to it. More support ya bayano, yen jumandi, and that is the only way Ghana because of my being in what. Obaka say, on suffer ya. Even in your family, but you suffer to gain. Remember, if I tell you how we started our life, you will be shocked. And now when your folks say, you buy and but we started from somewhere. If I tell you the job I started doing in a greater Accra here, you'll be shocked. And family biano and country biano, you work and make sure say you save, you reserve, reserve, and no the more
our reserve as we speak has been depleted.
So that is what I'm saying. That is why COVID must continue. Because COVID might come so it must continue. And let me say. Me, the politics I'm doing today, they say, you cannot cry. I believe, say, most politicians we are not being truthful. I don't plan to make a child.
Okay.
Me catch you say a man me a day, but you see, who got to say, obini obi, when obi say, no, then I see ye. Because obi to me, shout no started bubo. Ebia wako can one same be, ebia wako funny girl, ebia wako ye bibi. What you must say? And I wako funny sikebi, and no, very well say, no, show. Into shout there, a bear then, to Kwabeba. So none no then say none no your problem being the problem push here to the extent of say I say you find some kind of reserve. Meantime Ukraine war I say affect, but I'm telling you as supply chain friends and a logistics expert, you know, if I tell you the sacrifices our companies go through, look, some of them they have to change their ingredients just to make sure say they have to change their ingredient. It nearly collapsed some businesses. So, because ebia a container no ship na 5,000. Nipa do ebi wo ha ne sika sem, obi wo ha because of COVID omo nye adwuma biom. So bebre import it. And they want me fa wo de 500 and 200 no kwa tranship me dey bro. It is side obetwe na we abeka ansa na ode aba. Ni nyina ha companies, ni nyina ha adwen. So, we are saying say baby aye wo no enye fe, enye de, enye ye de. But there's hope. Say now, everyone say IMF can say the modi bon air corner name no. Yes, ultimately from frontier sir, Debia, anti say young working hard. Now you support your buying now situation now your woman see no. Etimi de, etimi assassin edamayina. Because at the end of the day, yetiminia reserve bibria and no nebe boy. Other countries no more boy busian. It is because they almost reserves. Enti almost some way adwumadin hwe tax tia they would have said say citizen no omo hu ntomo I don't know obi na obi UK bi onipu but still bi no person ombeko Canada and other place because UK nyama obetia no you'll be shocked say me makwala bi okọ say a week obeki about £500 na £500 no owo nyama obetia no wow say yes oh yeduma hu sika no pa so sika no say bi betra bottom pa de eyede. And that is basically, and it's not like they don't have reserve. They have reserve. But yeah, you need reserve. No, you cannot live in your comfort zone and things that you go the extra mile. It doesn't happen anywhere. You time I decided say you go to school. No, baby say anasika fianga or pay fianga. You want to go back to school, but we did it. With all the sacrificing, and until all sacrificing we are now your certificate, your experience, and a better life by then, better. And that is basically. In the life of a country, that is how it is supposed to be, and that is how it's supposed to be. Oh, to me can say, "Mama, me ma huntom debia, omo didi farm, omo bibia farm." Then you are not saving. Oh, pension, only money you be high down, you be rented down. Ultimately, so when you are working now, you make savings towards your retirement said me call retirement at least enye ye kura no de me yire ni me ma e be a 2 bedroom be 4 bedroom be there e say me ti me nyama me yire ni me ma na wo de sika ni nyama mo no mu di wi a wo be call pension wo be call village wo call papa dan bi na ye che ye ni a wonya ye no eno na wo be akotram and so na na do dan kwakufado air police ye say ye nyina ye support no emre na ye wo mu no nyama esesa IMF for air boy ba so say nyama mo fe say be tutu kra ya tutu mana den akona ni more and that is a sign of a good leader. Let your people go through and you'll be fine. And then now you see inflation back from it is because nyama see you know kakra and I will say coconut oil ananka omoto takwade de Bremen 140 Ghana city and I mean no kasa 120 old ma say palm nut mo amoto de Bremen na 140 and 130 inti yeah a tote what I say? Yes, good management. What I say? The same thing. Onion. Nanka motor no for the premier. Just say me where quantity na ene economy nka akase de abem. O share events and tomatoes. And maybe na chem now about a month ago no tomato be 3 or 4 no na the amount density. And then corner go here at least when you cry 6 7 there obenya. And that is what we are talking about. Say Amu can say inflation basically it is coming and it is 2%. Don't expect to say na at about 50%. No, it doesn't happen anywhere. But the beautiful aspect of it is say back from gradually to see say abayno born home modern send abaya Ghana ni bia home beton. And one day what I say we are hitting the target, and when we are hitting the target now ebema eden ahunto ayede aba that is what it is.
Mr. Bonds, I want to what did be a good phone so everyone say but that is what he said what I was asking because I don't know not a free aba for ma it's a sign of good management.
Okay.
Yes,
sir. Say na me nwa ya kase. What work as what to market you?
Oh, no.
Okay. Obeka so no do ni Ghana ha.
Oh, me nya
sure
wan ka so.
Me nya sure so Ghana ha. Hey, ndi Ghana handsome no kan sa.
Never.
Oh, there be NPP for some. We be NPP for part 17. And nya Ghana economy aye kan wan asem you.
Sir.
Na Ghana your GDP growth price enema okay anwa be na ni bo abafom jene be na ni bo abafom amo be na ni bo abafom but oka bibi ma we osi na anu no enti onu ankasa watumi ato amo baako bi sa 10 Ghana cedis onipa na onia dokuno eton enye amo no de yefre no enti so onu akoto amo miensa 10 Ghana cedis e de atwimoko e de aton ne kenka say na business plan good dada. Ente na ayaka inflation wa asemi enya covid nsem na eka ho keke na covid mom na akofa inflation na aba na covid no answer na covid by kra na mo inflation na mo nam hifa keke enna me mesi me ko to ajinsu baku 8 ajinsu baku 8 covid levy aida so ye more than 250 Ghana cedis na enne covid by how many years now 2020 na covid by 2020 time COVID by around October na e tro din ye kwakoto aba mebo na e campaign nti as at that time na COVID ni obium from the lexicon of the MPPs enti ene 3 years ago a COVID by be sin koye enu nti na inflation e cost so sa wow na keke 2021 kwa na inflation no na yesen because 2021 no e ben COVID year no sin 2022 and 2023 mebo na inflation na yesen as at that time. Inti anya COVID bia eye mismanagement abanya wabon onim se na e bibia na keke Messi eto de bi na se minua no MPP for kasa mamu van che COVID o tell me from 2017 7th January 2017 MPP aban ba bemu up to today policy bakupe program bakupe a omo aye within a year I am 10 billion Ghana cedis chemi baako ebi ni ho nesu COVID buy within 1 year out of COVID money motumi nya 11 billion Ghana cedis e dey supporting my budget na COVID buy o kai Kwesi Fokuo kai Kwesi Central for no eduane amochema na esen na nkanya COVID time anka benim se wotumi cha eduane man crofo 3 days ama ne brute 51 million Ghana cedis. Me na me nim da. COVID abɛboa Ghana. MPP aban ama na minister in charge of health Krampo say no ndwin papa because abro na adwene ni nti ase so. Emma ne to me dwane koda medical center John Mahama esiye osi no gi na home. Minister yama entertainment allowance, clothing allowance, accommodation allowance bibia wo se went to me anya entertainment ewo wo fie na emom ukogi wa home ewo hotel keke enti me nuanu momo kasa covid de omo fantu baby na enano nano de na esiye na momo nano no mo to me provide light mine azana mo sisa asofo kogu akosombo dam se omo mbom pai se na nso betogu akosombo mo bom pai ya nso nto e no mo ka kire mmia ne mabawa na ewo area ho no so mo nkofa nchense kai fo chense na mo nko sanso nkogu akosombo lake no se na be ya mo betumi generate power yedi Ghana at 50 senate adum som want to me provide light na covid nti e na kwan aye from 2017 banyi na kwan aye covid by na covid be say akwan no mo vice presidential candidate a person obe presidential candidate on na mo oni cast V8 na e ka atechem emreko amampani ko gina parliament ka chere so mo aye akwan over 10,000 kilometers so kan say o say mo ha mwani say ti atroni nada no keke etwem nti omunjai kura na enye saa inflation semsemi e na be twetwa agemo omo am business begunu egwewi omo a omega na hiafo omo da na hiafo yi na me no ka say over 850,000 ana be da na hiafo wo Ghana ha hwe aban we ahyeda editimodin amammo da ne Ghana fo ehiafo se na be ya woni tro wo botom na se ukosra aban a o se wo da aban ase sa uti asema the minister of finance ekai also ni free SHS de na adwin faso enhyehyɛ bɔne enhyehyɛ fun na ono a oti high minister of finance the dimpo the same kami Mr. Oforiata
oni manka wa mo
ono owo sika Ken Oforiata also no owo sika owo the banks data banks a bank of Bob bisi a percentage dodo no egu homa no ono betumi ahwe Ghana for ma empo ama wotumi atu am school fees amount identity aban Kwesi kafia de ka so di babe
with what you are saying what you are saying on free SHS also the quality of senior high school education has not declined despite the increase in the enrollment due to the implementation of the new free SHS policy. President Nadan Akufo-Addo has said to support this. Okay. The whole thing is the president has said free SHS policy no ejina na nan so nia air ko no nyina no nsama nkrofo airka say enrollment and ko yem nema ama policy no hon nema bebre aya air tap here nyina no another dan ko was say wo fa air policy now the way nema esi air ko ma he can say boldly say senior results kwa air this time 2022 no what to Mahama de no 2016 kwa we no according especially mathematics.
Keki.
Yes, sir.
Me bonze miti a any NDC for no. Obi a mompa say abofra be ko school. Obe wie school no okotron so hwe na wa fail. Enu nti na obi a bompa ma abofra bia okọ school say ye ma success. What you say? Even success cars cry ye wish you. Nti no enye obi a mpa ebo ni say abofra be ko akotro exams no wa fail. Obi abompa say bofra no omba wie school a no ma eden no ma pass enu nti na ye kan niama ese say aban di gu akwemu se na be ya bofra no betumi apase no ma pass yie yeke na omampeni edi 2022 results edi compare no edi compare 2016 meboa now free 2016 eba 2022 no how many years. So mampeni wo compa enunti na me kaka se nkrofo ya omu tro script no ma o mampeni no they are not doing o mampeni any good Say open say we realistic comparison the year before and the year after. Inflation you are say it is last month against this month and I'm no man penny or no but then all the 2022 results and compare 2016. Yeah, expect say based on Sikadodu Ayediama abine with 800 billion Ghana cedis plus 3 oil fields Ayediama a produce 200,000 barrels of oil a day no abine was Sika also tutu nyama ye say na be the quality of education no results no be then ebe pija on yearly basis. Now from 2020 COVID time by financial irregularities are now Auditor General's report, 12.8 billion Ghana cedis. 2021, a payment from 12.8 billion Ghana cedis to 17.4 billion Ghana cedis. Find the percentage increase. In corruption, financial irregularities, find the percentage increase within a year. Now, increment bena o man penny edibetu. Take a medium man penny figures nankasa neye juma. O man penny say as a result of free SHS, no. Say, Mofra 1.4 million and all school Aramiwa. As against 830,000 in 2016. Enunti free SHS munti. Now results no they are to jano. Keke, who find the percentage eh? A child say Mofra more failing. So it's 65% na passing.
Correct.
65% na passing.
Correct.
Inti 55%. Let's just say 35% ne failing.
61.39 had A1 to
yes.
C6.
Yes. Inti 61.39 a free 100%. Nipa dodo we na failure. Keke enye nipa kitwa. Me find the this is what I've gotten. Mofra omu failure in English in 2022 a 554,540. Almost 500,000, more than 500,000 NFL, but as compared to 2016 now all can find the percentage now. We share say is 401,720. Indeed, no man periaka. What brace no man failing no also see 2016. What I say, meanwhile, this calculation it was good for one time. It was not me expecting say all the 2021 results were compared 2022. Now keke me yes submission na me do what obehu. Keke 2021. Now mo fra mo pass here no in that mathematics no. Eye more than mo pass in 2022. Into man penny results no crampo e ba form. O wan kasa the figures. Now onem ka prudent analysis also man penny eye ni say. You take the last of Mofrana omunye SHS for no free SHS for no. Some you in 2019 me boy. They completed in 2019. In this so person year comparison kra and the fa omu tu school fees omu results no in 2019. Nafa compare omu year free SHS for no. 2019 now the pass rate of mathematics yes 65.31%. 65.31%. Inti anu na wasa odi compare. Inti o man peni ni figures na odi tutu dwanu. Me hu neti na me hu ne kon. Keke yemra biom. Why kura na chiro man peni say. E free SHS inti na enrollment increase. Why na etu no sa football no. It is as a result of the increase in population. Enema Mofra no edos no secondary school. Yes. Keke in 2014 na e school fees. Mofra I call secondary school in 2014. A less than Mofra I call secondary school in 2015. Me what? Me too. I don't have SHS aba. BCI chiro every year based on the increase in population, Mofra no omo number e den ekoso. Enti o man penny asem waka say e free SHS intina.
SHS the very first year, enrollment went high. In schools. Yes. In 2018 it went up.
From 2018 to 2019, there was 9% increase in Omo Amucho Asikra.
But you said increase. So there was an increase.
And when I said 2018,
be it 1% or 2%, there was an increase. And you said 9.
No, listen. Yes, I'm telling you.
Yes.
Take your time and listen to me well. I'm saying, 2018 there was no free SHS.
2018. Are you sure?
Badges now, tro.
No. 20
free SHS.
No, and the free SHS by in 2017.
Okay, listen to me.
Very first month of buy and none of started.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, so 2017 there was free SHS.
No, we are not getting my point.
I'm not getting you. So
there was no free SHS WASI student in 2017.
Sure, correct.
What you say?
Yes, correct.
In the free SHS examination analysis, it started from 2020. 2017 to 2020. Yes, so get it clear.
Yes, correct.
And 2019, and your free SHS for natural WASI.
Yeah, correct.
2018, and your free SHS for natural WASI.
They went for 3 years.
Thank you.
Yes.
From 2018 to 2019, there was 9% increase in WASI students.
But I am talking of increments or school enrollment. The first year there was an increase. The second year there was an increase. The third year there was an increase.
Yes, and I'm telling you, say, more from 3 in 2018. Good. And without the free SHS plan on yearly basis, enrollment increasing. That is the point I'm establishing. Say, even as at 2018, now free SHS for WASI, looking at the WASI numbers, there was 9% increase. Figures no other. More man penning Kwajina baby and Kasa, it is as a result of free SHS in T and enrollment no air course. It is a non-starter.
But they said 2019 there was an increase in enrollment.
Yes. No, that is not in. I'm not using the total enrollment. I'm using the number of candidates who sat for WASI. Okay. What am I saying? Because a WASI examination, assem NAK.
2020 it increased.
Yes. 2020 naturally it will increase. 2021 it will increase. 2022 it will increase because your population growth cost. What am I saying? Until the year I say as a result of free SHS and population enrollment increase. It is not that alone. It is the basic is the increase in the population. What am I saying? Now say Yabeka say free SHS now enrollment no increase here. As a training say microphone ni sika omodi omuma be ko school nti me boy se na omo ofie grandma mo ofie sanity one na say obo ne homebody man microphone nya sika edwuma ye se na be yi a o be nya sika no mo akohwe omuma o school hena na so enya aban ase de
metia
so aban we e da na obia ohiani what did the patch say? If parents
on create employment, and until the free SHS never.
A Juman no. Take it. And not in a mima example of the finance minister. Or no kita Ghana sika nina sika. Yes, sika nina dia sheni sa.
Finance minister don't yam from Sobia.
Banka so yam from so. That or no eno abe mayeti asese. E was say Ghana ni bia danu sika ni. Na wo danu sika na yo sika ni a. Free SHS no. Obetumi ahwe on ba. Nti se obi so obetu oba school fees amana. Onya hwe mai because wankasa obetumi aden ahwe on ba. Nti asema tem bia before betina so no maka say free SHS nti ya say free SHS nti ya yese no finance minister abeka kirem say that is not the issue. Now some men are Charles Foka almost allow us to purchase our foodstuffs and yes I know kind onim the ntia just say nkoyi abanya mama dani corrupt people share Eastern region in one of the years was it 2019 or 2021 omuko shy omuso mo ntumi mfa mo din kra ntodwa because we a headmaster na so koka no kra na so mo say wo na waka ye be pamo ana say be dimotu yes say aban nkrofo di aduane ne ba na so mo di omo ye fa no so omo di 10 bags be ma wo school no ma omo say headmaster sign say omo di 20 bags na aba enti ombe nua 10 bags na wie no the rest of the day say so omo nua de other 10 bags no aduane ni ho na okomodi mbofra no enu nti na mbofra to me flow wo fie no ma ka kire wo say da ene ekwa ekokonkwa na enum anopa ewia na enumre hwe Catholic Bishops Conference won say Catholic for so more schools pa almost so more be the same thing recently say abiding aduane no ba so ma omo 25 bags na esi headmaster no sign so ma 50 bags. What kind of corrupt act is this? to understand say buying free nkro eduane kura free omo supply food to the buffer stock for nchen ontumi ntua o kan say school feeding caterers kura at the basic level omo ko strikes omo nye eduane ma mofra mebwa enti sa corruption ni ene adoko SHS free SHS niama boni na yesi enye no enu bi ene eda honom no keke ena me no kase say unemployment has increased to 17.4% according to the 2021 population census. Into unemployment and adoko or mine way or man penny patch say omo amu school no omo ya youth. Meanwhile, youth unemployment no is over 50%. And I mean what say. Now say nipa dodo we nyina enya adwuma anye. Now you the senior minister. No, I catch say the public sector is stopped. Nti be bia ni ho a nkrofo no benya adwuma ya. Na then ye patch you are making Ghanaians poor. Say na be ya say ukoye aduane fia bi ma ne ba no odi e wo school a no mfa beda wase say aban ayade. Adenti na wo aban wo nkreti ndwuma. Na wo ntutu parents no aketuem. Say na be ya parents no bedani esikafo no motumi atu amoma school fees no motumi amoma aduane pay no motumi create employment upper west akim na me free you keke mofra wo mu wie free SHS na so mo ko invest na mo ba hefa no ba adwuma wo enye factories enye hospitals aban we buy we see hospital back ho ewie ndi se mofra no wie kra hefa no ba kwakwa adwuma wo it tells you say mo wie free SHS no akọ school wie aba na mo nso masa bedane ehia fo nti mo nkrampo no ntumi nya baby nya dwuma ombe den omenya ska etu amoma school fees eke ma me pharmacy mary bra upper west akim say one district one factory nhura
na do gina nhura ni mo
ogina nhura no
start factory
nti mo fra na ombe wie secondary school na o mampani ka no wo yo ama eduma wan ya agenda 111 ebi ni ho be John Dramani Mahama we see 5 state factories. Commander Sugar Factory, Kumase Shoe Factory, Buipe Shenat, Cement Factory, any day kika hu. Mofra we use square, ombenya baby akwa eduma. John Dramani Mahama, we see hospitals we bring. University of Ghana Medical Center, Rich Hospital, regional hospitals we bring, referral hospitals we bring, cheap compounds we bring. Mofra we ria, ombetumi akwa eden, enya baby aye echuma. Enti de me patch ni say o mampani sa resource ya we dey abeto ho no no enu kura na the west because comparatively no 2021 the pass rate no 2021 the pass rate no higher than 2022 there no nti there is a decline in the performance speech o mo dey abeto mi ma kinka ni na na o hwa figures eda ho no ma say abofra no e pass English na so feli masa say we feli obetumi ato aso or passing maths na so feli English on to me into aso nti add the two both maths and English na yan hwe say mbofra no qualify na o mare ni nyina keke there is a deterioration and at the other aspect nso ni say mbofra na ekọ school no though ye the examination results and e mark but there are other moral aspects. Textbooks I was say the secondary school and even basic school JHS. Do you know that there are no textbooks for JHS up to now? I mean, what I say. Textbooks in my
me too.
And multi curriculum now, man, penny back some with their back, which was supposed to be implemented some years ago. No, still it is not taking effect. And to call basic school no man, books no then anyhow. A bed then and it me prepare mufrano and son of maba. Kind of saying secondary school level. Secondary school cramping, what are the textbooks there?
But that's
what I say. And untina Hector de Bia, microphobic, now no more can say. And yet examination results yedi assessment. There are other aspects. What I say, Hector de Bia say, a buying school for any private schools for omoya analysis. Now say, especially at the BC level. Now say, private school for patch, say, omumofra no ebo modern saying aban school for say there be enye sa neti na mom niama na omomo kire omumofra no enu nti edoso nti no So more secondary school, they will be able to go and perform better than the private school candidates. Adamibwa.
I thank you.
Yes, so you cannot approbate and reprobate. Until your man pennies them now, the other two say the children have performed better. No, it is not true.
Thank you. Why must the president also lie to Ghanaians?
Say, Nkolano.
Say he says the president.
You see, Oze Obisa no question be a valid question, but he was running away or call round. Yeah, kasa Nkola or my day, I rush school no. Yeah, kasa omo mo view. And number no, we are not talking about omo mo view. You see, omo mo school for presidency, omo doors. Also, Tia say, and no credit. Yes, relatively better me increase it. Okay, about 2%, 1%. But we no boom. And none now president can one seven. And you see, all can say free SHS and yeah, no, a friend is saying a roommate are increasing. Now, one said, I don't know Ghana for yin I name. Say, Sikasem and Manipa Bibre, Uncle School, me bad boy. We school no 2015. I'll be called SHS. No, the classmate or no movie almost 2018. I buy free SHS buyers. I'm going. I'm mobile call na me banner we have a fee. Some me again, yes, I'm aqualano. I'm a mienu, Bako, me banner classmate, and then meet me a Bakakra, and I had a curriculum on the way, but near dinner chin can so you follow up on no way to me uncle because of me any be. Men so me needs that capacity no. Sort my say, it's aqualano with 10 fima. Me banner omo me a better fiance and on where they alcohol. Ultimately, because free as a jabba into your day, who could be. Me no can say. My senior brother Efim, a jammy matu. Omuna, Omoko free SHS. Minya, can you believe that as far back 2015, my ban was St. John's. Now me charge 750 every term. 750 Ghana city. As far back 2015. Sebi, parents are here bit me and it was as can so matu and 3 hours school by them. Ultimate, me say me done another that what father say. Sebio me brother ne ho no free SHS wo so nkwala na say me nisika kra na me nya bia friend say 500 Ghana kra munto we okọ me hunu biom de ne ye den amakwan odimanje but some can nya na do every 3 months I have to go and pay 750 Ghana cedi me onya wan because me so me de wo odimanje ene ko saw ko pa akwala o ko pe akwala kra betra nchen na say obenya bia onye bi because obia buy den eco school free and yen nyina so yenim say school na ma opportunities a bie doors kese yen kan say school pen be matuma ma wa yi but school dey at least more about 80% or you friend say advantages because yeti say na say ochena onua bi enya opportunity bia no person oboa at least ukura o diploma bia na o HND bia na o degree bia obetumi aden aboa obi. But only be kura or no say any say be a we na damfo we na age mate na fe na wo ba be casual work and answer factory work enti na be say na on person be bo because e be ni say ono tie condition mun na fe de wo suanem e de ninam premises no so na do dankwa ku fa do free SHS na odi aba no de e boa papa me say ye no be school nti e say ku tran obi chen na no me so try ji what I be about 2 million na me TV class so try me je no anya bi ni Otumansie, anka free SHS wo ho a ka sa sutro no menje. Sa sutro no me say me we mfida e kom me hu papa. Otumansie because
another said it's a quality despite the increased enrollment figures which as I have said now stands at some 1.4 million students has not declined which is
and na me ka che no se say a parent bi enim say anya ye akwa look ye be kwa na onya hwe kra wo de onya anya gari ni milo and ni sugar bia away bus okọ nse ni de because obewa ko didi wo ba at least say bia opeso okọ odidi bi ka ho a na wo de no de support obekọ but first no one just school fees na akwala no onko obe okọ oni maje so na do dankwa ku fado aboa ye papa me na me say school de obi a be mo school free e be ka say me nipa bi me say me hwe say obe me say say kwana koji e friend say admission mra me ametia school fees bia ona boa me go masters odi ma say so obe ma me scared no say me mo scared di koji admission mra metia odi aje and wabe added to me CV ultimately so school there obi abaka say obo obi na say nipa na ye den wa bo yi
parents should be thankful to the Nado.
Papa, I'm telling you,
including this man.
Look, what you say, meaning say, the community say, "Yenny no makra, yenny no mu film no the mano, amu mano." Me say, "Yenny no oh yeah, me di, oh yeah, me me say, what you know? Say, "Yenny direct kura no, we are now what no. You have seen it. Say, among for mami or tea." Tabodan mi kanya na dado dan kwa kufado kanya na dado dan kwa kufado friends free SHS na kan mai etimi den so nana do dan kwa kufado free SHS na odi abai de me say e adepa ye no bi na baby ayo school gra na school dan ni ho na fancy stick na de abobo ho odmase no aso presby obi oni obi a obeka kire no aso presby na ye nua na ye de afa ho na ye tim na ye sua de bare na enyame na mete ya so education there me say me na do dance am for and infrastructure no ni ho and I say hey enti obi interview no say ye no baby I call number for no cry share dan ye but ye femu sa ma na ya betra so school there look whether edua sew whatever me I prefer that than to say akwala no ye on transfer me what JHS your classmate onim ade sen no and me tell adwuma o your connection ha you'll be surprised me boy am for people nim omunim say madam for me call no so look education too the difference between ebia mini or no and no sometimes me wokura na me sugu me say akwala we those days mathematics start here no agi chalk now no dey be chro be ye bibia dey amaye but then look at the change what do I say the table has turned all because me obi ko try obi chen na ye dey obo abi ono wa nya bi onya obi am ko try na chen na dey obi aboa no so school there obi mon free education access bi a eboa and no thing na number no increase boom because only excuse say obeka say me go school yeah because you do school fees yes bra school what you mean can say me go school and then want me can say obi say minister canteen na me ma go school MPs no beka just say see there tertiary na am for the ham na nanado adakwa nti free SHS abanti and then teachers no ye obi amfa friends say SHS school fees emfa ko ha mu bio nti basically free SHS na nanado dia ba ne de eboye pa na oka oil field say na nananya oil field and as can way oh you see we are say obi kasa say na me ya say yen kan no kure menua president for obu man no oil revenue onibio me wa
obe code no discover
all right in the NBC for say we are prudent management of the economy sa oil se kan kure be reserve on fan sanka because obi bu o man ye nyina ye hu se ampa oman no bu ye aye president Kufuor sebi ye yire no nyim kra me nyim me wife nyim me second born no ne yom ni se okowo wo region no me do aye se o kopɛ taxi na ko fa o yire na mun kofie na me se o me ban medical by eno an se masesa me yire ni me ma e de kofie obi em bi sa me one city because me first born o ko ye kwa ko no e la general hospital minia na I had to save because wow no say mama no time na aso it I have to save whether me was when they say mama fa to me fa sign kan for pregnancy no na be your body what I say but president Kufuor buy at least me nobody is saving towards that again obe say we dey bia ni oyire no nyama 1 2 bia obeto no na obeto dia to woman but onim say akwala no ba say nge dia anya fe na okwa ko cheske bia ba ye ne no ba no bo muntu me manage e maye eno relief ba ku kese a president Kufuor de mamrante oyire first born oyire nyim for the first time onim the pressure e de ba president Kufuor eyi ni fi ku e de amaye mo baye no mo ntimi an sustain mo tra ho masade no every year what man say enti oka oil revenue dey e mane ma hokra because obi bu ye with oil revenue e hu nyema oyeye wo banya nka wo na e plus to you anka say wo dey hold me ye nyema bebre but no mpo no do some kra went me aye dey anso minia and friend saying NDC and then almost say employment minia e kan no eh and this time na you unemployment association e wo Ghana ha and this time unemployment yeah And in this time, they also association.
I'm unemployed graduate.
I'm unemployed graduate. If I thank you for qualifying it. Thank you for qualifying it.
There is this asthma.
Thank you.
Thank
you for qualifying it.
Unemployed graduates association.
So, within their regime, and as association a buyer. What must say? With all the oil revenue, no more as plazo, and no, and come who I saw Unaman which I looked on wedi. President Gufo, our course, yeah, no Bibiano, when you want city. Muna started this cano, and to come put there in sa association, Muni, and can you say you be? But more time, you won't association. It's a number of times of being created employment. One send another done for Kufado, one dish, one factory. You're busy, you build more factories.
I don't know, that's another one factory, and another didn't really know.
Oh, my catch there say, Mamma catch there, yes. Missy, NDC. Factories are your papa no more, Nkrumah no building, you know. A young number set it diversity implementation committee no more turning. Yeah. Maybe Eddie, yeah, sorry, I'm the Thomas, sorry for any man. I don't say, Bibia. I feel another Duncan father, Eddie, call back to your roots to say, factories now you see, yeah, move back to town, yeah, Modi be no more, sorry for any, you know, and then we are going back and say, you build the factories. And factory building, you know, look, me boy will be in consulting, say, or build the factory be. It take you more than 15 years, and son of factory, it's done in 9 so. Sanana, yes, no. And starting one factory, that don't mean say within 5 years, you know, a factory is boom, no. But the fact of the matter say, gradually we are working on them. Nearby say sustainability. The best sustain that vigor, no, you know, near twice a year, yes, and about factories now more ton, and this is for ton, yet in I replace you. And this is the Basse factory as a man. Only moral rights on but no answer. But you are moving to your crown, what on in oil revenue, are moving as bonus to your revenue. More than my union, ama a friend said, Doom so crown, then, no to me, answer would do so, Emma. It's about job creation, and this they have no moral right to talk about it because. Ye no ye track record no say ye CB mu track record no say nia ye see ye amobeto ye kra no mu set committee say mu ntoto emma mu na mu ntoto man sorry for na mu dwiri ni nyina gu na mu dwiri ni nyina gu ye enti say obi aba na afi na nipa na build foundation kakra say wani ngi na support ye na ko we o conscience ye akim ho no maka chem say nanado ye adwuma enti gradually no omode no say I stop whatever level it is now no will be continuing. That's the beauty of it. Say just started, baby, and we'll continue to do it. And then, I say, everyone's saying, you see hospital be a catching and say, you bet 2 years, no, you're buying, hospital now, can say, a clinic, a friend say, almost see a remote area in your manamina. Almost we have completed all of them. Almost. And yeno, say, ye this no almost started, you know, you bet Jacy ho. Na ya kusi for dear, yen sa, ye bet yomu dear, ni we are. Asana agenda 111 na yeso ye dia ba no ya start and me no kasa no bebre is at the completion stages breku higher me ko last 2 weeks and adia me hu wo no me ni ajepa say na do dan kwakufado ebojuma e wo miami krom adanso nia miami MP kan Sam George kan say he was shocked say nyamo hu ye do head infrastructure ye di two ona any de na ho say ono so ni constituency bibisa e wo ho e na ne owo friend say o free abrakwa ni constituency the next one no sabdahi ono so confirm say ni constituency ade e koso wo ho no agenda 111 no na ebitwem so yen no yen say no to say momo buy no affordable housing na president Kufuor di jam no mo agya ma na si ho atew ene anana do dan kwakufa do abai ansa ye wi a afi na TDC for ye de mo wi am afi na omo ton o ti ase yen no when we were to bibia ye be ni ye the only problem ye ni mo wo e agreement modiam private man say Western housing na ye to say Kufuor de na ye Western housing na ye no say butu aso man to aso we mo de akoma private person so mamu 2,500 pieces 2,500 pieces no even 500 1,000 po onye ye mo charge kan nyina e de amano se si ya no edan no so even electricity water ne sa nema ne eyi nema esom be hia wo kra no social amenities no enye available but sika no so mo charge nyina we need to go and add another money to make sure say e better and you sa dan no obewie no Ghana ni entimi nto. So the most important thing is that amushe say ebenya investor bia ono beton e da masika for e honso e dan na osi ye no sika ni ahin no beka say opesa dan no. That is the question. Because again bia no beka say okoto sa apartment kitin e hianfo but sika no as see am misuse sika no nipa ni nsi ejuma no onye ewie ye nso mo acha ni sika no nyina no se see ya send another about $200 million esa be kan ba ye sa ejuma ni nya Ghana ni onye ni ben no betimi ato sa dan no ahin e na oton na obi beto. So and this is the a base management of the economy ni Ghana development Ghana kan ko a mu nya de because president go affordable housing no no jaye no kamu be source an kabadista yakoye nim afi ni ya be wi a TDC for ye de en ton e de fa ma Ghana for nti yen no agenda 111 111 hospitals otimase eno no ebi nsi da edutwem na na do da kwakufa do ye I do them the most was oh yes 111 yeah but the 111 but a bit more 80% completion a bit more 50 a bit more 30 but the most important thing is significant something significant open who said number no huge aban bi I then atake say or the Ghana for Senegal sa mini obeko hospital obeko kolebu na yesi bed ni ho no sa ne mani nyina ye pese ye clear air den efio sabi ye nkasa obi yare but obi yare a he need some kind of comforter ye manu edro a ebe manu ho ye den aton enti adwuma de na nado dan kwakufa do ebo adwuma okwa ye de free SHS be kai no otima se ye free ho a ye di events railway sector ebe kai no na you better say your time so yeah no no oko ofa ha che won ofa events from Tema to ache ofa wache ofa wache dabi ofa wache me na ofa wache no adwuma na e cause ohun ye I am from Serious okay yeah so and Ghana had train kwan eba bedu safi awaso I haven't seen any improvement there. Yeah. And when any MPP personality speaks about railway sector or about Tema Bakadan, what of the other sectors? Hold on. Near Mahama, could you chrome Takrade? And you more trouble. Yeah. And I'm going. Yeah. Takrade to Takwa, Akaho, Takwa, Boise, Takwa, Huni Valley, Takwa, Opon Valley. Those areas, you don't see anything. Even Accra here to Tema. Not working. Sound. Yeah. Accra and Sawam, it's not working. Yeah. You see, I mean, you always talk about one sector, one area. Tema Mpakada. One was Asama Alanchebantin about this very project, Kumasi Road. And Kufo started and Ojato Mahama by Wanyata Nozanye and others by Ofriasi as an Okatis or no tune for. Forgotten of this project. Buankra inland port. Yes. This inland port train quite a call. That is why that project is stalling all the time. Yeah. So I am saying, and Tema Mpakadan, that's it. No, you see, the most beautiful promise. Yes. Baby, what? Rail line or ya set it, but rail now because I'm there. Any so ya set it. Any so. Me no kasai. A big Abelande. Where? Oh, I want to my port. You can go and check. A big Abelande. A big Abelande. I'm going to say a fallacy. Enti niya wuni say niya ye ni say. Afena adeno ye wi ha no aba no ye be set ye di coaches ni aba sisi so. You see, who say ye djuma because you see a person oja legacy at least oboni din a obon say apa for djuma ebe ye djuma nyabotre o de niya here ni say nyabotre be say coaches na ye body. I know you to be somehow alajo those areas. Yes, that is all. Yes, so I say railway quiet nam alajo ho mo ko fa chimota ho de. So I am saying say niya here ni say Trace, and I said, coach is never fast. So, but the most
sector, no, we are the ones who will be cut and Pacada. No, and one of Becca.
Yeah, and I said, a Pacadan, no, but I'm saying, but they have track record, said, Obey to Maka, said, Jessica had the idea. The next time, President before projects as Sky by class and move from where Walugu, Sikamba. Oh, Eurojet project, the management of parliament. Can I speak of parliament? That's a scanning by Emma on one government, on one empire in 2014. It is on Danana, don't want to find us. Scanning correct this. One may say, Juman, and Nyaya can say. Nanado don't want to follow a Jumana yen edition, Minayotin, only set a bar asphalted road, Nanado a bon homody, a bar intertisa, Nanado a pebre, and we are saying, oh, Nasa, Kaneshi crowd by so say you are, Kaneshi crowd so overhead, obituary, so now that John, and Yan credit.
Say a nice program, and there is this man. George Brew, is also watching far away Germany. I'll say, good morning, bro. The MPP is a 419 government, so I'll say 419 MPP, and on also Eka. Also, to do I didn't share there for Facebook, but can't say I can kind my man science work, also swaddling chair. I will manage it in Cancro Emo. To wait me at the swaddling channel at the Abba on WhatsApp. Yes, some more. Okay. Mr. Bonzi. This one says, fine, you guys are doing a good job. Yeah, then I say. McLean is also watching us from Sehui also. Okay, he will also want to join us. One day when he comes, I'll allow him to join us. Mr. Bonzi now also will be Kakrabiaka. Yes. For chat one, I mean, some of honor. Yemfa Bibia Emra Eweya.
Yo, Keke. Me say, as at 2021, now was it?
Those saying we should vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to become our next president, do they want Ghanaians to continue to suffer or what? What is the difference between Nana Dankwa, the president, and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's leadership? They are the same, so Ghanaians should reject or they should rethink before going to the ballot box in 2024. Ablade, Eddie Free, if you come Zungu, Takra, no, so Eddie Ebaye. Ablade, we thank you.
Keke.
Yes, sir.
As at 2019, Mofra Motro Wasino, Omonje free SHS students.
I agree.
In mathematics, they scored 65.31%.
65.31%. Wow.
In 2021, omuye wasi students, free SHS student, omunya 65.7%. That is 2021. 2022, omuye free SHS students, almost scored 61.39%. Inti from 2021, na performance no yeden, bafom, into mampening enhunu sa. Ebiom minwe kasei osi during NDC's time Naniba Echo St. John's Grammar in the 10 or spending 750 Ghana cedis as ni fees. Sa ni fees no, it included his feeding fee, our boarding and amibwa. That is it. There was nothing like school fees. There were tuition fee. China Manu and I one and
675.
And then one and to China Manu. Take it. No, listen. My partner say, Sikana will body wa hanu. We don't maybe the analysis. And then I boy. So now about 750.
Yeah.
And no sabu from the back of that body for 3 months. Now we did it. Into we divided 750 by 3. It means say a month. That was 250. Into partner say. On Nisika ene abaye dani ohiani ama ubakura to njonfia. You cannot spend 250 Ghana cedis to feed that child. Eno na me pese ohun keke ebiom onepa odi Hospital Act, Fees Act, ebaye. Eyo man peni na do dan kwakufado ni papa ena edi ba. Nkruma time. Now hospital na ye free. Nti ade na oka. Me see, everything I tell bia make catch say there is no policy ene Ghana faje to man the brainchild of the MPP. Because Nkruma time, now there was free medical care. Tama Dr. Busi abeyo man penning Nanado Papa be a ceremonious president. And on with this Hospital Fees Act, Eddie by and starting Eddie Etia cash and carry Ghana. And this open who say, I dare not buy which is cash and carry. Mabonia, one Eddie buy a more than buy or Casabium about national health insurance. Missy me Takacho say, Munja Sasam no canami bonds in the ha. Money policy be a national health insurance. Keke, go the National Health Insurance Act. Now I can say, year ben passing on. It was 2012. 2012 now MPP never abem. Money abem. In fact, let me see this opportunity to explain the thing to you. Mo asema na mo kano was mutual health. Mo kaya tama Dr. Dufo, the spokesperson on health in Parliament. In 1999 and in 2000, and I'm most standing against national health insurance policy throughout. And the money buy any say mutual health insurance institution behind the say University of Ghana or Omunjomodi, Senate for Enyomodi, and Kuku Enyomodi. And then I'm buy. And I say no, your policy no was to make it national. Yeah, buy never no national. Make actually say some mutual health insurance that was intended to make national health insurance policy was in existence as far back as 1994. There was hospital in Damango and Koforenu Omukad. Dr. Adokufo, the spokesperson on health, in 1999, all man address no, also such vibrant policy now air course which is being piloted. Even one of the towns in the eastern region, baby, I piloted our program. No, Sans say or Mampeni Rollins and board into Dr. Adokufo, none the both for Parliament. And our policies I can once me. Monja kakra because mon da Ghana fire then ama ache and then mede mano esim.
Yes sir.
And then policy MPP for say Omo be expanded, which is the free SHS, because I always say that it is not their brainchild. Free education has been in existence. Article 25 of our constitution, it is enshrined there. Mot bomu asafo say examination performance any resource and I'm going to measure the outcome of it. Resource analysis say by no say performance is going down. And no know somewhere then mojitum the chance for a catcher any crofua almost criticizing a pointy holes at where the need for you to what adjust, make adjustment. I was some more tea as no asupen because a Ghana for Yesika Obia Akumada education so Obia Pese ebe touch ma because if our education system should fail, the nation can run into a ditch. What I say? Until the air catch them when they say resource no enkoye mofrado do a efelu no wodo sundodo wo felisa ade no mba beye na omo course school no so wie a mon sisi nduma mon sisi areas a mofra no wie a mbe kwakoye nduma ho yen de ye programs crampo nim say ye nim say enye school true na onipa be kwa ansa na wa be den wa be yopen mu wo Ghana ha na so wa be niska ana keke mi wa betumi asite mpenifo amu Ghana ha amu wasika kura secondary school kura
1 minute
secondary school kura amu anko bia amu they say ye papa kwa Dr. Kwame Despise one free SHS by a casika for a titu for Ghana ha no ma want to be about 3 bi a money din anami boy so that is not oko Ashanti regional ye nim say they are traders enti na yesisi bibi ti say Kejetia market any Asawase market baby a muso wo moduma den because mo buy mo nya ho hweye o ti say market ba ku pen ho a mo den mo esi now how affordable housing dey affordable house mo esi yo ebi wa ifa and I hear aka 3 weeks now mo free abemi and I must see mo kwa koye bi opokwase e me kwa asegle me de ya o mo siewie adanwai complete really finished do wa keke hwese na ho no ye fe 6 years yamamu 800 billion Ghana cedis mo de honum eja ama na say abepimene and then about affordable housing asem akere and this say mo yamamu sa resources nyina na asem ntumi mo man year keke mo de mo mpe bebi nkotina na mam betina TV so enhye Ghana for bufu bi
me da se me ya en America say me ya NDC ni enya moral right abetra TV so abeka nyema bi say na me hwe na me ra ho no because you see the Ghana age ni nyina Ghana age ni nyina me fam be 70%. Sanka mo adwem pa bia aka mo extraordinary way of doing certain things and Ghana enya ni da brand because akwala bia ni papa born homody na akwala no so ye serious okononim because the foundations are there, the springboard is there, only chance of now every now I said mo betumrika now obi was springboard in 9 months or piano no jump that is where I thought say NDC 5 years jumapa and can sa brand say you say Ghana san wo because mom will take it over no I'm President Jerry John Rawlings better take over now only Singapore for no me buy Malaysia leaders ne buy and then baby amodu baby ayewo until a set development of this country na NDC for Sabetra TV so can say omo bibi papa the Ghana for me semo ahwefo NDC for they are empty omo ni bi papa pia the Ghana it me semo omo kasa e mamuntie because some timi hwe yi and can ye baby ayewo ni look I say national health insurance yeah pass 11 no cry no working out of parliament but we see my bibia from 2012 oh baba yeah almost say FQ then be out free messages am baka just oh from 92 no one na otimi jan na so cassette me baba yeah mo srade you cannot boldly say as adi e dimba meye mun vim mun go to say na do dagwa kufado a oye bemma bakope o say ade no say ebe bu me kura na metime me kai say me sano ana me papa ne me shiri ba ye ko baabi ye can't me nko see ye nanti de fa popo ye fu popo ana me say me de me nua keto anu be ko papa so ntimi me say papa say so akura me so me nua na me na ko ampa so me de nko ye da bia me papa ka sa asem enti NDC de ye hwe say yemma oman economy NDC for omuni track record e kire say omu betimi ayere bibi papa bia e de amagana for en Ghana for nim say baby ayewom sese ya no NDC Ghana esunsin omo yemma opportunity dodo na omo ntimi anye nya be ma yakoyenim ene omo manye santoaso na ye wande so wan fato ye yem sinipi na ye nye ne ye Ghana for because ye wie no mo ba
omo kwa mo nso antoaso
no
hold on yeah na womo commander sugar factory omo see ye omo antoaso free womo fairness and gradually free education omo antumi antoaso afama na womo antumi anhwe na ne wo se womo ye nyina day schools nyina womo antumi ansisi ame
you see let's see friends obiso be chawuntuma e ati didin na onya 19 good years straight
obi a person wrestle
19 good years straight
and this in 19 years
okay when your leader when onyo no better as president and you want to better as so obi papa you felt odin no send him no self baby onyo dia me boa onyo dia but see your boy him say family of so same thing omunya straight 19 years no interruption zero factories are here what on nyina masa abenya another 16 good years ewom another 16 good years ewom zero enti NDC kwatikra ye ka kire omo say na organize na omo pass level no me say obi wi SHS no a pass kra one pass kra or you better than obi a one kokra say osan opportunity to go and write again ana me boa one chokra na say onya 25 years or to me call as mature student or to me call as mature student me boa enti school no there me say free SHS no there o wi a amount the mileage you can continue at any time opa ko bof only sika ko bof at for hand as 10 years. You can still go back to school and make sure say certificate here on Ninano, obey me then. Enya, it's misleno. Free as it is in the on Shahoyi now, Muse, a buying a baby pa, a buying the bar, a bub wagon and Nibia. Look, at any time in your life, you can still go back. Obu 57 years, I think no work with the law. And school, the education there, it is very key, very important. Omo school, omo how many percent? What must say? But be at least nippon to me education in Kakra, or bit me one opportunity be back. Oh, would you mount to me, madam, for your class certificate? What may I there? A friend, no, so by the man be there. Aye, but one cockra, where there one. What must say? So, free as it is, none another down for the dear band there. May important. Say nippon filigra, you had the opportunity to rewrite again. So, one chocolate, no, did 25 years or to make as mature student, he will be in obey opportunity. I got going to university. JSS. Now, Nippon and Cockra there. I mean, Nippon and Cockra there. Nippon and Cockra there. And this is the only be Papa Ghana for. It's Mumma and Twas near Becky 8, near 20 Lapa.
Some more, a member of the National Communication Team, Emma NPP, and a Pelbaha, ever represented party, na and some of the union to me, Eddie Emu and Como. Francis Bonzi, and so a communication officer, Emma, almost or more a Upper West Akim, Adeso, and an important NDC communication officer. Also, and another payment than I say. No matter William Sammons as a woman in Anno, your tones are from to me, I don't want him dear by a boy, my education, the bread. Also, I will feel so share and so what I didn't say. A far Facebook at the buy and see a dancing. Jumedia Yedi at that Facebook, which me aqua or Hodden, or call a Voice TV Ghana, Ubenya Ashe or Hodden. Saransuna, or call YouTube, so a Voice TV GH. TikTok, a Voice TV GH, which me I heard Jumedian or what do I don't share for her? Not ever kind of one, so you reckon kind in a science of one's what don't share. It's share, like, and then comment. Now, I'm from Ehonia and Yama is Airco. Medas is our Jabber now here. I said, don't come Abraham Alote and come from Palm Renfrey Elisha and a Paul Napoleon Ajima, Omina boy, and not a Jumedi, yet the Ebro. You're from Kwesi Fokuo Kudom. And my reference in Yamidi for Jabba for a better Nasi Ochina, or a Ensawom Dobro. When you do the bro, bus stop on now, see if you can taxi drivers now on catch the Obias or call Ojabo for Australia or more Adobako. Saranzo and Okada for us, or catch almost Adobako. Freno, not J direction 0248192007 and 0248292951. Wonder na pay e no di ahia enim say bibia e kan ha bia so wa fa wo de e wa so pam adom do mi ochina ye be san e di ahia e da so je bre na o hwe ye bye bye.